here. Hi, Violet. Hi, Nicholas. Hi, Anthony. Welcome in. I think that's all working. Danny, thank you for the roses. Paige, thank you for the roses. I think. All right. We are all up and running. Somebody said I'd be live. Candy, I am like 2 hours behind on my live today. Today kind of got away from me a little bit. Took a little bit longer today than I was planning, but I'm here now. Ethan, thank you for the roses and the galaxy. It hasn't even been 5 minutes, and it's been all me dealing with technical nonsense. You don't have to be sending that. Lonnie, thank you for the heart me in the popular sketch. Thank you for the heart making. With some W's in chat for Ethan. Hi, Sketch. Hi, Lonnie. Welcome in. Oh, not sleep time yet. Now sleep time? Now sleep time. All right. Oh, how was everybody's Sunday? Everybody have a good Sunday? Hi, Landon. Been waiting all day for the stream. You and me both, Trinity. You and me both. Where's the water emote? I was only, due to TikTok's changes, I went from being able to give you guys 52 emotes to 10. So, unfortunately, the water emote didn't make it into the 10. You had a great nap? Me too. I fell asleep on the couch, which is why I'm behind. I did not get a lot of sleep last night and then was up relatively early this morning. So I'm like, all right, I'm going live for a couple hours, and I passed out on the couch. I'm doing good, Saul. I'm doing good. Been waiting for the stream. Me too, Landon. All right. But today, plan for today is I am like out of a bunch of resources. So I am danger low on fireworks. All of my elytras are shot. It's, yeah, I gotta go. We're doing a little bit of a side quest at the start of stream because I gotta heal these things up. I'm also out of fire res potions at the base. So once that is done, we are gonna finish lava today, which we should be just about done on lava. How was your weekend? I had a good weekend, Bess. But, of course, I still fly off in the wrong direction of the base every time. We should be getting right down to the end of doing lava. So we're going to go restock rockets, restock fire res potions, restock all of my elytras, and then I'm willing to bet this will be the last day that we have to do lava. We'll finish this last little row and we should be done, hopefully. This is a good POV of someone who hasn't touched grass in over a year. Well, Matt, it's unfortunate for you to say that, but, you know, that's just small-minded thinking. Sketch, thank you for the heart me and the popular. What's my stream schedule? Landon, I have it posted in my Discord. Hi, Megan. Welcome in. All right. Megan, thank you for the heart me. All right. Hi, Rain. Welcome in. Hey, Greg. Welcome in. Greg, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Why no sleep? I was playing games with the boys, and then I looked up, and it was 3 a.m. Hi, Paco. Hi, Blue. Hi, Cloud. Welcome in. Megan, thank you for the popular. It was one of those things we were like yapping, and then progress looks great. Thank you. We were yapping, and then suddenly looked up, and it was like, oh. Hey, I really like your streams. Crazy you did all this and didn't lose attention. We're hanging out, Nox. Can I see the progress? We're kind of working on it. Thank you, Kayla. Haven't kicked anything off yet. Hi, Pupperooskies. Hello to Kinger Horse and more Pupperooskies. Sunday, Ghost. Where are the kitties? There the cats. Danny, Paige, Yodi, and Stormy. More or less, Cash. What were you playing? We were rocking Apex last night. Well, started on Helldivers, played Helldivers for a little while. Haven't played that in months. Forgot how much fun Helldivers was. And then we got on and we're playing Apex for a while. And then, you know, moved on. Manny, thank you for the heart me. Wade, thank you for the heart me in the popular. Stormy's here. Thank you for the heart me, Stormy. That's the reaction I get a lot, Andrew. Still working on this? Yeah, strong. Still working on it. Mandy, thank you for the popular. Jess, thank you for the heart me. Taryn, thank you for the heart me. Jess with the popular. What's the Discord link for? That is my Discord, in case people wanted to join. People are asking for my stream schedule. Hi, Blake. Hi, Jess. But, yeah, so... King, we got any challenges this week? I think all of my challenges are for me. Like, we did that one. I need to stream for 140 minutes today, which is like 2 hours and 20 minutes, so we'll get that done. I need to stream for another 100 minutes this week. We'll get that done. And then I have to use co-host, which I won't do. Yeah, that's nonsense. I have to do 2 reading assignments. Thank you, TikTok. And, 3, because I have to read my weekly information about live metrics. So I've got two decks I have to read about. We love TikTok reading, them assigning stuff like that. Do you know how long this build took? Been working on it for 4 years, and it's still not done. Cash, I'm in a little over a year on this one. I work on it maybe 5 or 6 hours a week here on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Been a long time since... Hi, Brittany. Welcome in. Yep, TikTok's challenges are stream time and reading, which I'll do tonight. Will I be finishing the skyscraper tonight? Probably going to do the lighting on them. I mean, I'm totally delayed in what I'm supposed to be doing. We should be already over at the witch farm getting gunpowder, but restocking fireworks. We got to restock fireworks. I got to heal all my elytras. We got one more trip of lava to do. And then, yeah, skyscrapers. No, Danny or Paige? They're both here. Danny and Paige are both here. For the mentality of these huge builds, I'm used to building farms and then making them nice. My farms are always built to be practical, Andrew. Not a lot of my farms are pretty. They're very much, this works, it's good. Like, this is about as detailed as a farm. Like, this is the piglin bartering farm. This is about as detailed as they get. I'm not gonna put any more involvement than that in them. Alright, we'll do fireworks first, because I'm down to, like, less than a stack. So let's go get fireworks taken care of. Hi, Rampant. Welcome in. Side quest. It's always fun to start a stream with a side quest. Carry Chew, thank you for the heart me. 80, thank you for the heart me. Smiles, thank you for the heart me. So you focus on giant builds first. How do you do that? Oh, no, Andrew, I do farms first. Grim, thank you for the follow. Hi, Peter. Welcome in. No, in this world, we were in the world for 5 or 6 months before I even started working on the mega base. I did all of my farms first. That way, when it came down to it, I would have... Oh, this thing's empty. I would have everything ready to go for the base. Also, I haven't run this farm in forever, and I ran it for today's video, and it worked, and I'm actually very happy, because I didn't know if it was going to. We haven't run this machine in probably 6 months, probably longer since I've actually used this, and it's gone through 2 updates, but it looks like it's still working, which is a good sign. Mathide, I have 30 plus in this area alone, probably another 30 or so in the world. I think last time we counted it was around 60. About 60 farms in the world. Now, this world, for me, it doesn't have all the farms I've ever built. Only the ones I need to keep working on the mega base. Hi, Natasha. Oh, I need this, and then... Where's paper? I always forget. How many rockets I've crafted, and I never remember where paper is on this. Restock our bikes. I know this is random. I struggle really bad with anxiety, and you help a lot. I'm happy to help, Emily. I hopefully can provide a safe enough space in the stream for you guys to hang out and relax, because very much at the end of the day, you guys are my spot to just kind of hang out and relax. Like, good day or bad day, I know I can fire up stream and then just kind of vibe with you guys for a couple hours and play my game. No autocrafter for rockets. I didn't hook up the autocrafter for the rockets. I mean, it's, you know, what would that take me? 30 seconds to do rockets? Hi, Sammy. Welcome in. I mean, we've got the mob farm and all the sorters there, and then the sugarcane farms over here. Carter, thank you for the follow. What is the most important farm? The most important farm in all of Minecraft's an iron farm. Like, not even... like, close to how important iron farms are. Iron ingots are used in the most crafting recipes in the entire game. It is, by far, pound for pound, the most important farm in Minecraft. Big bases are not. Jojo, thank you for the heart me in the popular. M, thank you for the heart me. Sammy, thank you for the heart me in the popular. Zeno, thank you for the heart me. Natasha, thank you for the heart me. How long am I live for today? 8:30 now. I don't have to be to the office tomorrow till 9. You guys got me till 11. Deal? 2.5 hours? Is that fair? I do have work in the morning, but I'm not going in at 6 like normal. I'm going in for 9. Is that fair? Could you do a Mega Base tour? Pin video, top my TikTok profile. If you're interested in the Mega Base, pin video, top my TikTok profile. It's from June, but it's still pretty current because I've only had maybe a dozen 18 streams since June. How many layers in the mob farm? 1, 2, 3, 7. How do you learn everything? Jordan, I've been playing this game since it released on Alpha Edition. Minecraft is pound for pound my favorite game. Mr. Sasquatch, I built that entire platform out of scaffolding because scaffolding is spawn-proof, which makes it so that no mobs can spawn on that entire platform. You know, some people like do their industrial district with glass or like carpet or bottom slabs. I did it all with scaffolding up in the air because it's completely spawn-proof. How are 2.5 hours and 20 seconds? Oh, you're pushing it. You're pushing it. I am not going to do the villager trading trick this time around. I'm just going to do bottles of enchanting. Because I feel like that is easier, and we should get a little bit while we go. At least for elytras, this will be fast. Hi, Diesel. Welcome in. Alright, that one's good. Swap it. Right here. Did we sell with you yet? Didn't. Buy you. Buy you. And buy you. That should get enough XP for this one. I use glass. Some people are scared of mine, but that's scared you. I used glass in my last one for the industrial area. This world, I wanted to use scaffolding because I thought it'd be a cool, you know, difference. I'm impressed. Love the game. Made my first farm, a creeper farm, but not very organized. Jordan, one of the best builders on this server. He is incredibly, incredibly talented. Is probably the most disorganized Minecraft player I've ever met. So there's nothing wrong with being disorganized in Minecraft. That being said, I would go nuts if I wasn't organized out in Minecraft. For my own sanity, I have to keep everything organized where it's supposed to be. Why is the mob farm above water? To limit spawn proofing. You know, I could build it X amount of blocks in the air for the same reason, but I just built it over the ocean because it's easier. You should play Terraria. I have never actually played Terraria. I've always kind of wanted to, but my survival game of choice is pretty much Minecraft. I don't have a lot of time for gaming, or especially streaming, so when I have a little bit of time, I'd rather play my favorite game. You know. Alright. Put all of this away. Now we have enough for that. Put these away. Well, I just have the 2 elytras to heal, so it should go quick. And that one's done. Sasquatch, thank you for the follow. And then wait for it. That one's done. I have returned with mac and cheese. Well, there's Paige for you. Stormy. Hey, Doom, welcome in. It's going great, man. How are you? Diesel, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Doom, thank you for the heart me. Alright, elytras are healed. Rockets are restocked. Let's go drop our extra rockets back at the base. Oh, we need fire res potions. Remind me, we need fire res potions. One day or day one, I appreciate you sending me that audio. I was eventually gonna have to go look for it, but you saved me having to go find it. Hi, Shady, welcome in. Hi, Caroline. Alright. We are here. Let's grab a fire res while we're here. Should be probably a bunch in here. Yep. Did Candy ever come and get Happy Gas? He must have, because there's a bunch missing from the walls. I'm doing good, Caroline. Is there any way to get gunpowder fast? I mean, you can make a witch farm or a gas farm or a regular, you know, mob farm. There's 3 different ways to get gunpowder right there. But if you're like, don't want to build a farm, you can hunt creepers, or you can actually get lucky and the Wandering Trader sells gunpowder. How are you doing? The world looks amazing. I'm doing great, Sammy, and thank you. What's my least favorite part of Minecraft? Thank you, Sasquatch. My least favorite part of Minecraft. Resource gathering. I love playing the game. I like building, you know, crazy things. I cannot stand resource gathering. That's why I build so many farms. I would much rather, you know, I just don't want to deal with it. Alright. Drop off our extra fireworks. I might have some in here. Yeah, I have a few in here. Alright. And then drop off our little bit of extra fire res. Are you going to be live on YouTube next season too? Yeah, of course. Nope. When season 2 starts, I'm planning to keep up the same thing. TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. That way you guys can watch on whatever platform you prefer, and then all the VODs can be automatically saved to YouTube. Ethan, thank you for the roses. Why is Minecraft even $7 on the phone? That's crazy. Isn't there, like, a beta version of Minecraft on the phone? I mean, it's been... I mean, I have Minecraft on my phone and my iPad, but it's linked to, like, my main account, so I guess it's paid for. Treaty Oak tonight? Maybe later, Landon. I've been on 2010 Country all day, so that's what this playlist is, and I am in a pretty good mood to continue with 2010 Country. Pretty content with my 2010 Country playlist today. Gotta drive 4 hours to Buffalo in the morning, and I'm leaving at 3 a.m. Toner, get some sleep. Get some sleep. Is ClockCraft an SMP? Yep. Yes, it is, Jackson. Everybody who plays in this world, I am one of 8. Every single member here is a content creator here on Tickety Talk. Best part of the stream is lava. Well, this should be the last time we do lava. Let me rephrase that. This is going to be the last time we do lava. We're going to do our one trip to and from, and if this still isn't enough to finish this, I am going to use the lava farm, because that's another 256 cauldrons. Thoughts on Candy's build? His mountain is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thinking to pay 11 for it on your phone? That's awful. Hey, Towel, welcome in. For those of you who don't know, the lovely person right there who just commented, that is a lame Towel. She is another member of this SMP. She's a Minecraft creator here on TikTok, and somebody you guys should check out if you like Minecraft content. And Towel, thank you for the heart me. Jacob, thank you for the roses. Raya with the heart me, and the popular in Winter with roses. Hi, Money, welcome in. Is it possible to make a small creeper farm? Yeah, you can make, like, 1-layer 10x10 creeper farms. It's going to have horrible rates, but as long as you're, you know, using the mechanics the correct way, it goes pretty easy. How long you been on this SMP to have a base like that? Been on the world 1.5 years, and I've been working on the base a little over a year. Andrew, thank you for the follow. I see you and Candy are online. Any rain recently? It has not rained once in the last hour I've been on the world. Towel, I'm blaming you. You're the reason it rains on here. You're not gonna give me a hard time about this. You bring the rain. Winter, thank you for the popular and the super popular. That's a new one. What's up, Liberty? What's up? Hit me with the sir. I don't think I've done anything to deserve a sir yet. Alright. Where are we going to take lava from? Probably that way. It's still, like, the most untapped direction. What do you think is the best way to beat the wither? I mean, the best way to beat the wither is to trap it. Like, in an end gateway or in the end portal. And just let it suffocate for 2.5 minutes. But if you're, like, fighting it, I would recommend underground. I wouldn't do what I did on this world and decide to top gun it and fight the wither 10,000 blocks up in the sky or 1,000 blocks up. Makes it a very interesting fight. Watch a Cookie God, he's so cool. I know who that is. Bryson, I don't have time to watch a lot of YouTube. Pretty much if I'm not working or working out or hunting season's coming up, I'm playing Minecraft and I'm streaming it. So I don't have watching Minecraft time, I stream it instead. Towel, thank you for the hand hearts. You don't need to be doing all that. Hi, Jace. Thank you, Towel. He's cool to listen to while playing. So that's how I used to play a lot of Minecraft, right? Like, before I started streaming a little over 1.5 years ago now. I would, you know, watch Minecraft content creators while playing. Now, while I'm playing, I'm streaming, so I don't watch anymore. Jordan, I am not a full-time streamer. Right now, I stream about 5, maybe 6 hours a week. I'm working full-time. I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do, like, corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. So I have a regular 40 to 50 hour a week job, and then on top of that, I'm lucky enough that I get to spend a couple nights live here on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, playing my favorite game, hanging out with all of y'all. Are you going to be back on live tomorrow? Yes, I will be live tomorrow after tomorrow's lift. It'll probably be around this time again, because I'm working late tomorrow. We have some VIPs on site, so I will probably be late tomorrow night. Then again, we're actually going to have something special. I have Tuesday off, kind of. Where my office is, we're having like a planned power outage for some like building maintenance. So I am working remotely on Wednesday, which never happens. So I'll be able to stream late Tuesday night, simply because I don't have to drive to the office in the morning on Wednesday. So I'll be live tonight, I'll be live tomorrow night, and then we'll be doing like a late live Tuesday night. Hi, Batman, welcome in. Cool. Read me, thank you for the follow. Do you want to be able to stream full-time or just as a hobby? So my thing with the streaming full-time, right, is right now I have a great balance between work, life, and stream, right? I work, pay my bills, and then, you know, still gives me time to lift and hunt and go off-roading and spend time, take the motorcycle out, and then a couple nights a week I get to stream. If I was to do streaming full-time, I would need to offset all of my bills, you know, my truck, my motorcycle, wheelers, you know, house, electricity, all my bills. I would have to subset that with streaming. And I would never, ever ask my viewers to pay for that stuff. Now, if I got it through video sponsorships or video views or merch, something like that, I would be comfortable, but I would never use donations, gifts, subs, stuff like that to pay my bills. So that's my belief of full-time streaming. Yeah, it would be a really, really cool thing to do full-time, but also there's nothing stopping me from, you know, working my day job, getting my bills paid, and then just hanging out with you guys a couple nights a week. You ever get bored of building your mega base? A little bit. A little bit, I won't lie. I'm definitely ready to move on. We kind of talked about this towards the end of the last world. Towards the end of Farmtopia. All the cool stuff we did in there, I was ready for a fresh start. You know, I was ready for a brand new world, a brand new challenge, a brand new adventure. It doesn't mean I was unhappy doing what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, it's just a vibe. We're just relaxing and playing. The Wither on Bedrock is scary. It's not that scary. You know, but I'm ready for a new world. How I've always played the game is maybe 1.5 years, 2 years. And no matter what I do in that world, I'm ready for a new world, new challenge. Mr. Squatch, thank you for the follow. Hi, Kendra. Welcome in. But yeah, so I'm not against. Seen a few vids using mace. Can you one-shot the electric density? You just need practice. Yeah, I mean, it's just easier to trap him in the end gateway. If you're dealing with a Wither, trap it in the end gateway, 2.5 minutes. It's like 2 minutes and 40 seconds for it to suffocate. And then you got a free star. I don't know how to pronounce your name because it's just like a little symbol on my screen, but thank you for the follow. You work on Tuesdays? I'm normally 5 days a week and then weekends and nights, depending on what's needed, because I'm a resource for multiple plants, but nope. I'm lucky well, I say lucky. Like I said, my site where my office is doing a planned outage on Wednesday, which means it's basically a guaranteed middle of the week remote work day, so I don't have to drive into the office in the morning, which means I can stream later with you guys that night. Ben, thank you for the follow. You just picked up a snake with your bare hands. Oh, Jurassic, when I was in college, as like a summer job, I worked at a resort, and we did like summer camps. Like it was a ski resort, so like during the summer we do summer camps, and we used to give tours. And I would catch snakes all the time because they were pretty popular up there. And I used to, I've never been scared of snakes. It would amaze me just how scared people would get, because we'd go out and just catch a snake and be like, hey, do you guys want to see, this snake? I mean, most of the people we had were like city people and had never like been around like wild snakes, so we just catch them all the time, and you would be amazed at how people get scared of like a gardener snake. Hi Lee, welcome in. You know when the Copper Golem update's gonna be? If I was to make a guess, end of this month, beginning of next month. They will probably announce it right after Minecraft Live on the 27th. Thank you, Wade. I know what you're going for with that comment, so I'm not going to answer you. Hi, Pancake. Welcome in. What's my peak rank in Apex? I did the Masters grind one season, and I will never do it again. Right now, I am Plat 1 and hating ranking right now. After the split, I'm sitting at Plat 1 right now, and I am hating the rank. Well, I understand ranked is better than it's ever been, but for like a solo queuer, for me, ranked right now is rough. How long are you going to be live on stream? I'm not going into the office tomorrow till 9. So instead of 6, I get a little bit of time to sleep in the morning, so I'm going till 11 tonight. So another 2 hours, 10 minutes. You guys got me for another 2 hours, 10 minutes. That one's full. Remote work rocks. Bum my agency is taking them away. Well, remote works. Got it, Burn. I work remotely every once in a while. It's not great, but a lot of people definitely abuse remote work. So it's a balance, right? Like, if you're going to work remotely, you have to show that you're putting in the effort remotely. Too many people sit on remote work and they don't do their work, and it ruins it for everybody else. If you comment that one more time, I'm going to have to mute you for the stream, and you know who I'm talking to. You've asked that question 5 or 6 times. I'm not going to answer it. Oh, well, never mind. Paige is done with it. Do I have a creative world? I have a creative testing world that I've... Actually, it's my longest running... Xana, thank you for the follow. Ben Jackson, thank you for the follow. I have my longest running Minecraft world is a creative testing world called Labs. It's outlasted this world, the last world, the world before it. So that world's probably like... I want to say 7 or 8 years I've had that one Minecraft world. So there's like old farms that are like don't even work anymore on there. Paige wasn't putting up with it. Who pays with you sometimes? What do you mean, Jace? I don't understand your question. Sojo. Oh, I went down the wrong pipe. I have a very large base, and part of my base are 16 unique biomes surrounding the core of it. 3 of those biomes are nether-based, and when I design them, I put very large lava lakes in them, thinking, hey, this will look really, really cool. And you know what? It does look really, really cool. Forgot I was going to have to fill in said lava lakes with lava. And it takes a while. Who plays with you? Oh, I am one of 8 who plays on this world. Jace, I could have sworn you've been around to know who's on the world. But I play on this world with 7 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. I'm sure if you give it a second, one of my mods will post the list of everyone's usernames if you want to check them up. And then, yeah, we all just kind of hang out, do our own thing, have our own projects, our own builds, stuff like that. And for me, it's building a crazy over-the-top base. Thank you, Anthony. Dedication, a little bit. You muted them for the live, so I think they unfollowed and followed again to see if it would clear their mute. Star, thank you for the follow. What are you doing after the lava? So when the lava is done, we gotta finish lighting up the skyscrapers in the base. And then when the skyscrapers are done, I want to revisit the skylight design we are doing on the skyscrapers. I'm not sold on it. I wanna finalize our skylight design. And once the skylight design is finalized, we gotta put it on the remaining buildings. Blitzo, I haven't built anything yet. I've just been gathering lava, so I don't know if I'm a block off yet. Should you download Apex Mobile? I'm pretty sure Apex Mobile's gone. Sam, thank you for the follow. I am pretty sure Apex Mobile doesn't exist anymore. Do I only stream Minecraft? 99% of the time, droids. Every once in a great while, I'll do an Apex stream. But that's usually at the start of a new split or the start of a new season. I'll do a brief, you know, Apex stream kind of deal. But 95 to 99% of the time, it's always going to be Minecraft. However, when Battlefield drops, I'm going to be pretty dedicated to Battlefield 6 for a little while. So we might be changing up some Minecraft streams and turning them into Battlefield streams. Well, I played Apex versus Fortnite. Oh, Apex all the way. I loved Fortnite, but at a certain point, it just, I don't know. Fortnite used to be the game, like the BR game. You'd hop on with all your buddies and kind of, you know, goof off and build a huge base in the sky and then just snipe at one another, and that's when I loved it. When it got into, like, the crazy competitive building, pretty much fell off for me. That's also when Apex came out, and I really, really enjoy Apex. So, like, that was my thing. Like, Prime Fortnite is always going to be a top 5 game all time. I wouldn't, maybe not top 5, maybe top 10 game all time. However, it's just not my game anymore. Oh, and somebody asked about the lava farm. I have a lava farm. It's 256 cauldrons. It supplies my super smelter. Gives me more than enough lava for that. However, we did the math, and I have placed over 5,000, like 5,100 buckets of lava in the base so far. And if I had to do that with a farm that was only 256 cauldrons, it would go very, very slow. It's been easier to just, you know, take 30 minutes at the start of a stream, do a quick to and from trip to the nether, and then pick away at it. Am I trying to empty the ocean? No, I'm just gathering lava. Hole, thank you for the follow. I've never played no builds. Actually, that's a lie. I played a little bit of no builds when they brought back OG Fortnite, because some of my friends were like, they brought back OG Fortnite, we gotta play. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. But then it was just OG Fortnite with kids turbo building, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I killed a couple bots and then had one person build an entire skyscraper on me while I was, you know, had just worked 12 hours. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. This is why I stopped playing this. Blitzo, thank you for the hard me. I do most of my games on my PS5. The only PC game I really play is Minecraft. Although I did do Pal World on PC when Pal World dropped. Why do you walk so far to get the lava? Because we've cleared out all of the lava near the door. So all of the lava near the door aren't source blocks, and you can only use buckets on source buckets of lava. Have I played Siege? I bought Siege day 1. So like right here, there's maybe a couple buckets of lava here and there. But, you know, there's not a lot of lava. But I know if I go out here, there's probably more source blocks available. Yeah, where I can, let's find one right there. So these are all source blocks for me to pick up. OG Fortnite was bushes were safe space. Exactly. On PS5, no shame. Yeah, so I've had always been a PlayStation guy. I've owned Xboxes for like unique games. Like a little while ago, I bought a refurbished 360 to play some old 360 games. But most of my gaming is done on PS5. Reed, it's current gen Minecraft. I just have a resource pack that adds a little bit of saturation and brightness to the game, and it makes the lava pop a little bit more. It makes the lava look warmer, like hotter. You have any mods in the world? No, Alzer, we do not. It is a completely vanilla survival world. Everything here is entirely doable in regular vanilla Minecraft. No mods, no add-ons. The only thing I do have is a couple resource packs. Oh, goodbye. Good night, Diesel. I've never seen somebody come in and have underlined messages. That's a new one. Was it the game Halo? It was not. Oh, the game was actually an old strategy shooter game called The Outfit. I used to play it like when I was like a kid with my cousin. I used to we used to hang out with him because he's around my age. And we used to play this game, and I hadn't played it in probably 10 or 15 years. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see if Amazon had this, and they had it. So I bought a refurbished 360 just to play that game. I think I beat it in an afternoon on a Sunday, and I'm like, nope, I'm good. How long did the world take you to build again? Alzer, I've been on the world for about 1.5 years now. Looks like a Mario Kart level base. You know, I've been getting that more and more, but nobody can quote the actual Mario Kart level that it looks like. Everybody's like, this looks like a Mario Kart world. Tell me what world it looks like. I want to see too. I am not fluent enough in Mario Kart lore to know what my base looks like. You know? What's the plan for Season 2? Plan for Season 2 is instead of having one major project that I work on for the entire season, I want to do like a bunch of little projects. Well, little projects. They're still going to be quite large, but just not on the scale of, you know, my mega base. The Bowser one, that does not thin it down enough. So I want to do like I want to build a whole golf course next season, because a game myself and the other members play on here all the time is we play golf on the world, and I think it'd be really, really cool to have a whole golf course built in the world. I want to do a whole haunted labyrinth, because I didn't get to finish the haunted labyrinth in this world. I want to do a crazy over-the-top mob farm. Like, the mob farm we have in this world is good, but I want to build it like 10 times bigger for no reason other than I can. And I have a really, really cool base design, which I'm going to keep secret. Some of the other members have seen what my base design is going to be because I showed it to them Friday night when we were doing build battle off camera. And I think it's going to be, it's pretty cool. I have a very different build base design for next season. You should join Hermitcraft. I appreciate getting comments like that because I am a fan of Hermitcraft, but I would not be able to do that server justice. I am only able to play, Trace, thank you for the follow, I'm only able to play maybe 5 or 6 hours a week. So, being on a server like that would, requires a different level of dedication. And it's nice to even be thought of in the same sentence. Bowser Castle. Is that the actual name of it? Make a bigger base? I don't think I'm ever gonna make a base bigger than this. You're not doing the end mega base anymore? I'm not, Twitch. The more I thought about it, the more I thought about doing the end base, I'm like, this is a base that's going to take me a year again to do. Jam, thank you for the follow. It's going to take me a year to do that. And I just want to do a bunch of different things. You know? Jam, thank you for the follow. Like, I've had a blast building this base, and it is one of the craziest projects I've ever done. However, every week for the last year, I've spent 5, 6, 8, 9 hours with you guys building this, and I'm ready to not commit to a single project for an entire season again. Did you finish your first world yet? First world. First world. I don't understand your first world question. I did, Saber. I did. Heaven, thank you for the heart being the popular. Is it done? No, we got a little bit left, Taylor. Got a little bit left. This is the last day we're doing lava, I can tell you that much. In the game, I've got a little bit left to do on the base. Not much. Pretty much this lava lake, I've got 1.5 biomes left to finish. And then a little bit of work on the city, and this build will be done. Aiden, I unfortunately thought I was going to have way more time to play this summer, but due to like work and life stuff, I have not been playing as much as I thought I was going to be. I'm like, I'll be able to do 3 streams a week and hang out with you guys. I've been lucky to get a stream in a week. So I am behind on finishing the base, but we're still getting it done. I'm behind on schedule, but also we still have time to get it finished. No, but it looks version like being able to see the vision. Lava is the worst to place. It's almost done, Bella. This is it. I think that lava lake is done. That lava lake is done. That lava lake is done. This big beast, when it's all that's left, and we'll be done doing lava, and then we won't have to do it again the rest of the season. Is this the biggest base on the server? Yes. Outside of using lava to burn things, I am never using lava again. If I even mention doing a build that involves lava, I want all of you to spam me in my Discord, reminding me how much pain it went through to do this lava lake. We will. Please do. We're finishing this lava lake. Like I said, regardless of if there's enough lava here or not, I will go clear the lava farm. And we will finish this in. Do I have an idea? Bella, I have so many ideas for next season. So many ideas. Some of the other members know what my base is going to look like next season because I've showed them the concept for it. But I am not going to share that with you guys until it gets to that time. I think we should do another lava lake in the next season. It really be your own mods betraying you. It really be. Brant, I don't like giving people build ideas in Minecraft, so instead what I'll recommend you do, and what I recommend to everyone, is go to Instagram, or go to Pinterest, or even like TikTok, YouTube, or even Google Images, and search Minecraft build ideas, and then scroll until you find something that you like, something that speaks to you. End pillars. Brat. It really be your own mods picking on you. It really be, huh? The next season, we do have a start date, however, we're not sharing the start date till it gets closer. It'll be in January of next year. Can you believe fall is tomorrow? I've woken up to 30 to 40 degree weather the last week. I am so ready for it to be fall. Driving home from work and it's 70 degrees out and I am just vibing. Immaculate. I am so ready to be out in the woods for the next 3 months. You have no idea. Alyssa, thank you for the follow. I am so ready to just be out in the woods for the next 3 months. Quentin, thank you for the follow. When is season 2? January of next year. Quentin, thank you for the follow. Tony, thank you for the follow. I do hunt. I've been hunting since I was 10 years old. Grew up doing it. However, I don't really talk about it on stream because it does make some people uncomfortable. Hunting, fishing, shooting, off-roading, four-wheeling, all that stuff. It's stuff I grew up doing. It's stuff I love. But I tend to avoid talking about it on stream because it does make people uncomfortable. Have you ever played Black Ops 2? I have played every Call of Duty game since World War II, except for some of the most recent Call of Duties, because they're just not fun anymore. Okay, here. Either you do Lava Lake or a music disc farm in Season 2, deal or deal. No, to both. The only way I'll ever do another music disc farm is if I run out of things to do in Minecraft. For Season 2, are you going to be in the same world? Fresh, brand new world from day one, Alzer. So myself and the other members, and maybe a few new members, will all be on a brand new world, you know, starting from zero together for a whole new season. Sauce, I mean, technically lava is an infinite source. You just need to use dripstones and cauldrons. I think a lava source block would be too powerful. You know, because lava is one of the best resources in the game. And for a long time, it used to be a finite resource. Like, there was only X amount of lava in a world. Granted, it was a lot of lava, but it was still a finite amount of lava in a Minecraft world. They made it so you could farm it, you know, with the cauldrons and dripstone, which made sense. However, I feel like that's the necessary steps for it. Quartz. King, crazy to think, almost 5K on YouTube. You were your 500th. Yeah, we are closing in on 5,000 subs over on YouTube. We're a little over 72,000 here on TikTok, a little under 1,500 on Twitch, and a little under 5,000 on YouTube. Huz, thank you for the follow. Tony, thank you for the follow. Mew, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. White, thank you for the follow. Hi, Clayton. Kinger, your channel hasn't popped up in a while. Yeah, well, I've barely been streaming a day a week, Clayton, so that might not be on you. That might be on me. Nate, thank you for the follow. Winner, thank you for the heart me. Flex, Gray, thank you for the follow. You think you're going to do live streaming full-time? Alzer, I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about it earlier. You might have been, or you might have missed it. The only way I would ever stream full-time, and don't get me wrong, I think it'd be a really, really cool thing to do, is if all of my bills, my truck, four-wheeler, you know, motorcycles, house, health insurance, all my bills were covered by sponsorships or merch or video views. I would never rely on gifts or subs or donations or anything like that from my viewers to pay my bills. You know, I feel like that's, you know, and I don't want to offend anybody if you, like, do have a creator that, you know, is a full-time creator and they rely on stuff like that. I feel like when somebody donates right now, it's a gift. You know, it's a gift. That's what it is. It's a gift, right? You know, it's something nice. It's a gift. Because I'm working full-time. I mean, my bills are paid. I'm taken care of. You know, food's on my table, all that good stuff. If I was relying on that, it doesn't feel like a gift anymore. It feels like I have my hand out. You know, there's a difference between a gift and all of that. King, at 85,000 followers, we want to go back to Farmtopia and build a music disc farm. Deal? No. First off, maybe for 85K I'll do a music disc farm, and that's a maybe. That is a maybe. I will never build something on an old world. No name, thank you for the follow. Especially Paige, I think you pinned that, or I don't know who one of my mods pinned that, must have. You guys know the rule. When I leave a Minecraft world, I leave it and I keep it as like a time stamp. Like I leave the world as is. No name, thank you for the follow. It was Danny. Maybe for 85K followers, I will do a music disc farm if we hit it in this world or if we hit it in the next world. However, I will not go back to an old world and build one. I like leaving the worlds as is. Kurt, thank you for the follow. Gray, thank you for the follow. Nate Buck, thank you for the heart me. Is that fair? Is that a fair compromise? Hey, the banana kip clicking method. Awesome, Society. Awesome. I'm glad I worked for you. Leon, thank you for the follow. Hi, Gavin. Did you ever find out how to put a copy of this world on Xbox? Not yet. We're working on it. Well, let me phrase that. We have found a way to do it, but it will cost money, so we're not doing it that way just yet. We want to make sure that the world download is as free to as many people as we can. There is a way to do it paid, but we don't want to make you guys pay for the world. We want to make sure you guys can get it for free. Good night, Jace. You ever built a house out of deep slate bricks and spruce? Did it for the first time in your world? It's sick. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna catch this one quick. Boom. Goodbye. And report. You know what? You know what drives me nuts? And I feel like some of you can think. Everybody knows that like Twitch, like did this big thing with like bot farms and like taking that stuff off of Twitch, but still allow accounts that are trying to sell bot views in comment sections. Make that make sense to me. Make that one make sense to me. Should build a base out of obsidian. Funny enough, last season I tried to, which is why some of my long-term viewers give me a hard time about tearing down end pillars, because that's how we got all of our obsidian back then, and it sucked. It sucked. What did he say? Oh, it's just somebody over on... It's a bot over on Twitch trying to sell viewers. Again, that's what's crazy. It's like they do this whole thing where they crack down on view botters, but still allow stuff like that. Hey, Jesse, welcome in. Leon, thank you for the roses. Jesse, thank you for the heart me. Leon, thank you again for that follow. What song is this? Oh, this is Famous Friends. I'm like, I don't remember that. I've been on this 2010 country playlist all day today in the background while I was like getting videos done and some work done. I haven't heard some of these songs probably since 2010, and it's a vibe. Some of these still smack. Sippin', thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Jesse, thank you for the popular. Almost stepped right up. Note to self, don't make lava pools. Yeah, don't do this. Don't do this to yourself. Save yourself. Thank you, Brianna. We're chilling. We are chilling. I think everybody here is just ready to celebrate being done with these fucking lava lakes. I think it's coming down to it. It's almost here. It's been like 2 weeks and you're still getting lava. Paunch? Okay, I do it for the first 30 to 40 minutes of every stream, but we're done. This is the way it's looking right now. This will be the last getting lava at the beginning of stream part. We might finally be past this after today. Should build the island and plane from Lost. I haven't heard anybody talk about Lost in years. The first season of Lost, arguably, is probably one of the first seasons of any show, like top season ever. Like, it's really, really good. Then it gets really weird, and I get lost. So I stop watching. Hey, Hawk, welcome in. Are you going to play RL-Craft? Never done RL-Craft. It's hard to say sometimes. I play Minecraft to relax and vibe. I don't know if I want to play RL-Craft and be stressed the entire time. It's the same reason I get people in here all the time being like, oh, you should do this on 2B2T, or you should do this on Dota and SMP. No, I'm good. You know, it's Sunday. I got my comfy clothes on. I got the end of a very watered-down iced coffee, listening to my music, hanging out with you guys. We're relaxing. Hey, No Name, welcome in. What is your biggest point? Tabor, again, you know the rule. I know you've been in here. Not talking about that stuff on stream. Congratulations, though. Lorenzo, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Sippin'. Is that it? Are we done? I don't see any lava pocket spots. I don't see any low spots. Right here. Are we done? Are we done with this monster of a project? Okay, which one? I think does this say server? Geese, I am on this world with 7 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. So I'm one of 8 who plays in this world. Oh, it's so done. Can hoppers activate pistons? No, but you can use a comparator out of the back of a hopper to activate a piston. So if you put a comparator on the back of a hopper and hook that up to a piston, it will activate. You can do it. You can get away with it that way. Are we done, lava lakes? Is it over? Is it over? That lava lake is done. That lava lake is done. This monster's done. That monster's done. I think we're done lava lakes. You forgot your bow. I'm gonna go clean that up. I'm gonna go clean that up. It's over. The lava lake fight is over. We've only got a little bit left to do. A little bit left to do. It's been like 2 months of doing this every stream. Zach, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Base tour super fast. Ethan, pin video atop my TikTok profile will give you a full in-depth tour of the build. How long you been on the server? Been on the server a year and a half, working on the base the last year. All right, let's clean up our mess here, get this stuff out of this biome, and then go work on anything but lava. Michelle, thank you for the follow. What do you do for work, Rafe? I am a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. You like the lava? I don't like the lava. I'm excited that the lava is done. Anything in here that's important? Nope, probably just gonna burn that. Have you ever built anything from a show or movie in Minecraft? Have I? I don't know if you respond to TikTok live comments. I do my best to read both, Toast. I do my best. I got TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube comments all on one screen. I try to keep up with that comments. How'd you get that job? I worked myself into it. Did you ever get more fireworks? I got more fireworks. We took care of all that stuff. Did Mullet start the deep dark biome yet? No. He and I still need to chat about that. Alright. Time to clean up our mess. Take our bed out of here. I put that extra ender chest away, right? Yeah, right here. W stream. Thank you, Timmy. Michelle and Zach, thank you for the follow. Put that back down. Alright. Honestly, burn this stuff. Keep the bed. Burn the barrel. What are you building? Leighton, I just finished. After a long time. I finally finished filling in these lava lakes at the base. And now we're going to go work on the city in the sky very far away from this. I have been doing, posting Minecraft content probably about 2 years now. I have posted clips and videos forever. I've only been, like, taking streaming content creation seriously for, like, the last year and a half. Lava looks great. Thank you. So I've posted clips for, like, a decade. You know, like, always, like, little clips on Instagram or, like, YouTube or TikTok when it first came out. Just kind of dumping out clips. And then some of my Minecraft clips did really, really well. And then one day in December 28th of 2023, I'm just like, you know what? Okay, I'm just going to stream today. I'm going to go live. I have this TikTok live app. You know, I'll go live on TikTok and see what'll happen. And I'm really, really glad I did because I've been doing it for about a year and a half now. And I've built a pretty awesome community across TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube where I'm lucky enough that a couple nights a week I just get to hang out with you guys and play my favorite game and work on my base. Extra potions going here, and let's go get all those buckets of lava. Felipe, thank you for the follow. Dude, mad respect, I have terrible patience. Again, Zach, it's not really a patience thing or motivation thing. It's really a vibe. Like, I don't know how to explain that. It's hard to explain. Where, just, you know, I get to, you know, get home from work, get home from the gym, and just throw on some comfy clothes, throw on stream, hang out with you guys, and, you know, play my favorite game. Just enjoying it. What are the requirements for people to join ClockCraft? For Season 1, it was 18 years old, 5,000 followers, and you had to be a Minecraft creator. And then if you met all of those, every member of the SMP had to vote yes to let you in. For Season 2, those requirements are changing, which is why we haven't shared them yet. Do you want this to be your career instead of what I do now? First off, I like my job. Took a long time to get where I am at work. I enjoy what I do. You know, I like the people I work with, and what's most important is, you know, I've gotten myself to a point where, you know, my job allows me to make sure my bills are paid on time, allow me to, you know, have some savings built up, also allows me where I don't need to get a second source of income, and I can, you know, spend a couple nights a week hanging out with you guys, you know, playing Minecraft, right? So I am not unhappy with what I do by any means at all. Now, would I stream full-time? In a heartbeat, yes. Of course I would do this full-time. You know how awesome that would be? You know, stream, like, what, 5-8-hour sessions a week, just hanging out with you guys, and then all I would do beyond that is work out and eat. You know, go to the gym. That's what exactly I do. I'd wake up in the morning, I'd stream, I'd get done stream at, like, 11 noon, go get a lift in, come home, have some lunch, stream in the afternoon. That'd be great. Come on, who wouldn't want to do that? However, I would never do that if it meant requiring you guys to pay for it. So, like, I would never want to do it to the point where, you know, I was living off, like, donations or gifts or subs or subscriptions or anything like that. I would only do it if I was offsetting that income with, like, sponsorships or video view income, ads, stuff like that. I would never rely on my viewers for income. So, would I go full-time? Yes, in a heartbeat. Of course I would. However, it would have to meet that requirement. Favorite biome? Triple, I have seen your comment. I'm sorry I haven't answered yet. My favorite biome of the whole thing is probably Dell's biome. Dell, one of our members, Delipop, she is the moss queen of ClockCraft. She builds with moss more than even I do. And she did this biome for us, and she absolutely killed it with the Lush Cave biome. If I had to pick my favorite biome that I have done, that I've built here, I like our cherry grove. The nether biomes came out great. I love this little swamp biome we built. The biomes all look good, but I love the swamp biome. I think it's cool, like all the mud with the big pond. I love this one. Josh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that we get similar schedules so I can watch. Appreciate it. Hey, Kinger, remember when I said that an update comes out the 27th? I know it's about Minecraft Live, Reaper. You're good. How much do you make from Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube? Rafi, first off, Josh, thank you for the follow. I don't really like talking money stuff. Right now, like, let's see. My best video this summer did, like, 350,000 views. That video on TikTok will make maybe $100. Maybe. Depending on that. Any given stream, 15 to 20 bucks. So, not nearly enough to live on, right? And again, I wouldn't want to live on that because I wouldn't, again, I'm not going to rely on my viewers for income. What about your favorite biome in the whole... Oh, my favorite biome in the whole game is the... it's not... Actually changed. It's now called the Sparse Jungle. It used to be called the Jungle Edge biome. They changed the naming of it. They now call it Sparse Jungle. It's my favorite biome in the game. It's the really, really pretty green biome because it's the jungle, except it's, like, flat. It's kind of like a plains biome, but with, like, the really pretty greens of the jungle. Ladybug, when the poll closes tomorrow, which I don't know what time that's going to be at, hold on. When the poll for Build Battle closes tomorrow, which is in 16 hours, that's when we'll announce it. Dimple, thank you for the follow and the raid. Welcome in. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Welcome in. User, thank you for the follow. You're the first person to say Sparse Jungle. The Sparse Jungle biome is the best biome. It's flat. It's got the pretty greens. It's the best. Yes, we will tell you who built what after the winner is announced. Blake, thank you for the heart me. Alexa, thank you for the heart me. Dimple, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Where will the winners be announced? Probably on the Discord. We probably will post something on the ClockCraft page too. You like the pale biome? It's nice. How do I get new ideas instead of getting burnt out on Minecraft? I do something bodied called side quests. I guess that's the best way to explain it. Like, I'm working on this really, really big project. Like, this project's been working on it for like a year and a half now, right? And every once in a while, I'd be like, this is not what we're working on today. We're going to go work on something else. Or we're going to go work on a different part of the base. So breaking up what you're working on, not overcommitting to a single project, makes a huge difference. So you may have a crazy project you want to complete, but break it up, allow yourself to work on other things. Blaze, thank you for the follow. Alright. But we left off on the City in the Sky putting in end rods. So we got to get back to that today. We'll finish off the end rods in the base. Body, thank you for the follow. We got to finish the end rods on the skyscrapers. When the end rods and the skyscrapers are done, we got to redesign the roof. So which one's done? We did this. I gotta change it. We'll announce that too, Ladybug, maybe. I like the look of this. It's too flat. And I know it's not actually flat, but it's too flat. I gotta add more color to this, more depth, because these have like a nice pattern on top of them. These look great. Lava Lakes are done. Lava Lakes are officially done. This looks good up here, but it doesn't match the rest of the area. Yes, I did, emoji. Do you have an end rod farm? I do, Charlie, but it's technically 2 farms. If you make a blaze rod farm and a popped chorus fruit farm, you then have a blaze rod farm. My favorite part of the build, funny enough, is not an actual part of the build. I have all of the thumbnails from the past live streams of building this live, and I love scrolling through all the thumbnails and seeing the progression. James, I feel ya. I've been working on this for over a year now. But you got to remember, I can maybe, I want to use the word barely, but I can, on a given week, put like 5 or 6 hours into the build. It's not like, I can spend, 40 hours a week. I can't full-time job this build, so I'm working on it when I can. Static, I love futuristic geometric style. Like, that's what I'm good at. I've been using this build style for a while. So yes, I like building with this style. It's probably my best style. Blake, thank you for the heart me. Also, I saw all of you guys' lists in the public Discord on guessing whose build is whose. Some of you are gonna be really surprised. Megan, I think that's a Megan. Thank you for the follow. James, thank you for the follow. Have you ever tried build styles? I've done a lot of different build styles, Static, but I've just found that I like this one the most. Angie, we will announce the winner when the poll closes tomorrow. So the poll closes in 16 hours. When that closes, we'll announce the winner. And we'll announce who did what build. I love what you're doing. I hope you finish soon. I hope you become full-time one day. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Do you have pets? Hi, Tan. Didn't even see Tan comment. Welcome in, Tan. For those of you who don't know, Tan right there is a former member of ClockCraft. She was with us for a little while, but she had to step away for other opportunities. She is actually somewhat of a Minecraft celebrity. She has the longest running hardcore survival Minecraft series of a female content creator. And that's not just her flexing, that is actually Mojang approved. Like Minecraft themselves approved. So if you're looking for more Minecraft content, if you're looking for more, you want to see a really, really talented Minecraft player, you should definitely check out Tanisha. Poll for what? So Riley, we finished Build Battle. Build Battle happened all week. We posted the links and all that stuff over on the ClockCraft public Discord, which if you're in my Discord, there's a link to it, so you can follow it that way. And you can actually go see all of the different builds and vote for your winner. The caveat is you don't know which member did which build. So we know who did each build, but we want our viewers to be unbiased and pick their favorite. You're good, Riley. Would you ever work for Mojang if offered? I don't know if Mojang needs somebody with an OpEx background. Do I have pets, and if not, why? Pets in the game, Rafi, or pets IRL? Pets in-game or pets IRL? Pets in-game or pets IRL? IRL. So, I used to have a dog. His name was Joey. He passed away a couple years ago now. He was a boxer. I have not had another pet since him. However, I will pet sit for my parents. Like last week, Last week they were on vacation, so I was actually watching my childhood cat, Smokey. He was 19 years old. So he was here at my house all week. I was watching him. And every once in a while, like my sister has 2 cats and a dog, and I'll watch them for her. So I don't have any pets, but I'm a dog and cat uncle. And he was super quiet the whole time. No, he just yelled all the time. How was your day? I had a good day today, Riley. Did Smokey and Joey meet? Yeah, Smokey and Joey met. Smokey has outlived 2 dogs, 2 other cats, 2 rabbits, a bunch of fish. Smokey has outlived a lot of family pets. Am I a Pats fan? Yes. How many blocks do you think the base is? Several million at this point. I'm at the end of the season. I'll load a creative copy of the world and use commands to actually get a block count. But it's several million. Liv, thank you for the heart me. Tanisha, thank you for the heart me and the roses. Smokey exists out of spite. You don't know how right you are, Liberty. That cat is 19 years old, and all he wants to do is eat, use his litter box, and sleep. That's all he wants to do. And heaven forbid you get in the way of any of those things, because he will let you know. I don't know what you're talking about. ClockCraft just hired out for those builds. We just went on Fiverr and we said, hey, we need 9 different creators to join our world and do builds, and we're going to have our viewers see if they can figure out who did what. Tristan, I am working on the skyscrapers in my city. I'm just using end rods to kind of do like hidden lighting in them, so you can see to the style over there. Now, we just didn't have time to do build battle this week, so we all went on Fiverr. We just picked out some creators and like, hey, build this for us. I'm doing good, Liv. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? I think this is the last one, because we did the one with glass. Yeah, glass is done. So I think this is the last one we're going to light up. Hey, good evening. I'm doing good, Bella. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing good. Good girl. It's a good song to come up. Can we possibly turn the music up a smidge? Sure. Give me 1 second. Alright, right here. Oh, we need a new gift goal. Ethan, do you want to call a new gift goal? Usually I have Coral in here yelling at me about that. Usually you guys yell at me if the gift goal is sitting completed. There you go. How many blocks is the base in total? Soji, 5 million plus, best estimate. Bentley, all of these are empty. They're built here purely for scale. Heart Puffs, got you. They're built here almost purely for scale. However, I do have an area of the world for farms that's like dedicated to that. So, I have no idea how much the build is. I will get a count at the end of the season when I make a copy of the world, and I want to do a bunch of things. Like, one thing we're going to do at the end of the season is we're going to take a copy of the world and load the build in different block palettes. Like, Kelsey, sure, give me 1 second to finish this little wraparound, because I'm going to have to sleep because this isn't lit up enough for mobs not to spawn. And then right here. Alright, real quick, I gotta do heart puffs first before I forget. Because I will very big brain that, or not big brain moment that, and completely forget what Ethan said. Heart puffs. Alright. There you go. But yeah, you guys are asking for like how many blocks the build is. For scale, the best way to summarize, I think there's a happy gas down here. If there is. This outer wall, the flat, blank, white outer wall, took 165,000 blocks to do. So 165,000 blocks just to do that outer building. So I don't know how much the whole build is. It's about 5 or 6. Megan, thank you for the heart puffs. Ethan, thank you for the heart puffs. Paige, thank you for the heart puffs. AD, thank you for the heart puffs. Elijah, thank you for the follow. Sinclair, thank you for the follow. So plus or minus 5 million blocks. Best guess. Is the zombie piglin still in my build? Yeah, he's still chilling. He's got his little room over here. He's still chilling. Hi, buddy. Titus, thank you for the follow. Buddy's still chilling. We thought we lost Buddy for a while there, so now Buddy lives in that little pillar and he's never coming out. Danny, thank you for the heart puffs. It's been a few months. You've really been at it on. Thank you, Em. My most useful farm in this world, probably the snow farm or the moss farm are the most important farms in the world. But if we're talking like all time, none of this happens without an iron farm. So I would say the iron farm is the most important farm. But if you're asking like useful wise, it's either the snow farm or the moss farm. Caterpillar Chaos. That's a new one. I know you're New England area. We're King. I swear he saw you today. Well, I didn't leave the house today, Brianna. So I didn't leave the house today. Today was very much a lazy day mixed with getting stuff done. Iron ingots are used in the most crafting recipes in the entire game. So that's why I call them the most important block, because they are used in the most crafting recipes in the entire game. What keeps you motivated working on the base? Beast mode, I am vibing. And that may sound like a cop-out answer, but that's very much what it is. You know, I'm not doing this to make money or, you know, doing this to, like, become a, you know, famous creator. I'm doing it for the love of the game. Like, I love Minecraft. It is my comfort game. Like, even growing up as, like, a kid, like, after school or, like, in college or, you know, now being out of college, it's still very much my comfort game. I can, you know, work all day, come home, you know, get my lift in, and then just kind of put my feet up and vibe out and, you know, relax. Now I get to, you know, put my feet up, put my comfy clothes, and hang out with my chat and relax. Joshy, thank you for the follow. What's your typical progression when you start a new world? I go really quick, Rafi. I don't know how to pronounce your name because it's just an at and then the next symbol, but thank you for the follow. I go pretty quick. I had an iron farm day one of this world. Usually, if I'm in a solo world, I am Ender Dragon gone in the first hour of the world. I already got my Elytra, and then usually my starter farm's done within the first day. So iron, usually some sort of food, usually bamboo, some sort of tree farm, some sort of XP farm. Usually, get that done right away, and then actually start working on my stuff. Hello from Belgium. Hi, Ewan. Welcome in. So what I'm thinking, swapping out this glass, is every panel of this being glass I don't like. What I want to do is, like, replace, keep this one glass, this one be snow. Glass, snow, then this is glass, this is snow, and then the very top right here, keep this glass. So it'd be, like, staggered, and then I'm going to put prismarine on the inner edge and then mossify it. First day, as much as Minecraft never defeated the dragon. Sojo, you would be surprised how many people have never beaten the Ender Dragon. It's more people than you would think. It's just gonna... Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go do this on a different one. And if we like it, I'll come and do it on this one. If I'm not gonna break all this glass until I have to. Let's go do this on a different skyscraper, and if we like it, we'll do it on this one. Because that's gonna involve a lot of glass removal. That's gonna take time. Good idea. I thought so. Occasionally I have good ideas. Occasionally. Every once in a while. Can't have too many, though, because then people start expecting things. So I need a little bit of that. Oh. How many days in the world? We hit 31,000 Friday night. We're at 31,145. We might be a little tight on glass today. Let's just grab what we got here and go for it. I gotta remember how I started the pattern, though. So I think, yeah, it's 2 wide, or it's 3 wide at the top. 3 wide at the top, and then 3, it's patterns of 3. Got it. How do you make an iron farm? I have tutorials on my page, Bentley, if you play Bedrock, which is your Xbox, your PlayStation. You can play it on PC like I do, or you can do it even on your Switch. So I have tutorials on the iron farms that I use in this world. Total miss? Ethan, thank you for the heart puffs. Did I miss something? Did I miss something, Natasha? What are we doing today? Ewan, we finished the lava lakes. Those are done. Noah, thank you for the follow. Lava lakes are done. We did a little restocking because I was out of fireworks and I was out of elytras, so we restocked those. We finished lighting up the outside of these builds, and now we're on to designing the roof. How many days did it take you to get full netherite? QB1, that's kind of a loaded question, and I don't know if you've been around to know that question is a loaded question, but if you haven't, I refused to get netherite at the start of this world, because when we started the world, I speedrun basically early game. Like, I had a bunch of farms going before I even had an elytra going, right? I started working on the base with diamond armor, and so many people on TikTok would spam my live stream, why no netherite, why no netherite, why no netherite, why no netherite. I decided I would never get netherite in this world. However, I made a deal. I said if I ever hit 50,000 followers, I would get netherite tools and armor. And I think it was January time, I hit 50K here on TikTok, and I went, well, I'm a man of my word. I will get netherite tools and armor. So it took almost a year to get netherite because I just refused to get it. Emily, thank you for the follow. Was it really that long ago? You want to know how long ago it was? Hold on. I want to think of something crazy, Natasha. Where is it? Where's the... There it is. We're on episode... This is episode 229. I rocked this set of diamond armor from episode 6 to episode 117. I have been in netherite tools and armor longer than I was in diamond armor when you guys would spam me about getting netherite. Why snow instead of quartz blocks? If I did this with quartz, I would go absolutely insane. Do you know how hard it would be to farm quartz on this scale? That's why I use snow. Snow, you can't tell the difference between concrete, quartz, and snow, and it's so much easier to farm. So much easier to farm. The only difference is knockback resistance and fire resistance. Got it. All legit, Tyler. Every single block placed has been done in survival. And I've streamed almost every single block placed. Snow is literally one of the easiest blocks if you use your common sense. Snow, people will wake up. I'm hoping like more and more people are building with snow now. I'm starting the revolution of like realizing how good it is to build with snow. Not concrete powder super you duper. Tyler, if I was to dupe concrete on this scale, might as well play in creative mode. Like that's my opinion. Like if I'm duping concrete on this scale, I should have just done it in creative. By doing it in snow, I still had to build all the farms for snow. Dude, I'm trying to find it on your world. Find snow. Doesn't it snow at altitude? Like I know ice doesn't farm. I got thing, but I'm pretty sure if you build up high enough in the world, Trey, and place down blocks, as soon as it rains, it'll snow? Or is that only in a snow biome? Jaden, snow blocks that are placed by the player never melt. So if you take 4 snowballs and you craft a snow block and you place it down, it will never melt. You can put lava on top of it, water on top of it. You can build... Our nether hub is actually built out of a lot of snow. Derek, thank you for the follow. Anna, thank you for the follow. Why Bedrock and not Java? Bedrock is the version I grew up playing. It's the version I'm most comfortable on. I have played many, many, many hours of Java Minecraft, but at the end of the day, Bedrock's what I grew up playing, so it's the version I'm most comfortable on. Huh? Something new learned. Porter, thank you for the follow. Ethan, thank you for the popular and the heart puffs. Sorry if I missed those. Happy 21st. Is it the... Wait, is today the 21st? It is. I saw like 4 posts about that today, Doom, on TikTok, and I had no idea what they were talking about. Now I get it. Porter, thank you for the follow. Raphael, thank you for the follow. When will it be finished? Julian, I don't know if I can give a true estimate on that. I said July of this year, and here we are in September, and it's still not done. It will be finished by the 21st of December. I can promise you that. Ethan, thank you for the... That's a lot of populars. Thank you, Ethan. What can I use moss on? You can use moss on dirt and stone if you're trying to convert it into more moss. Emily, this is my mega base on the ClockCraft SMP. I have been playing Minecraft since it came out on Alpha Edition. In all my years of playing, I had never built a true-to-form Minecraft mega base. So when we started this world about 1.5 years ago, I sat down with my chat and my community, and I said, all right, guys, this is the world. I'm doing it. I'm building a legitimate Minecraft mega base, and I've just been picking away at it 5 to 6 hours a week, hanging out, working on it. This is part of the city in the sky part of the base. So there's multiple parts of the base, like we have like the outer wall, and then we have all the different biomes surrounding the core, and then we have like the inner core with a bunch of farms and a bunch of, you know, collections, also my beacons, and then up here we have the city in the sky. Base tour, pin video, top of my TikTok profile. It is back from June. It's a little outdated because I haven't had time to film another base tour video. However, it's current enough that you'll get most of it. How can you... Jaden, I don't know what you're asking. I would love to answer, but I can't see what you're asking. I'm like a few bucks short of getting Minecraft on your phone. You got it, Soji. You got it. Save. Bam, we're not going to talk about that here. That's a pretty politically charged subject, and this is a Minecraft stream. It's not the appropriate forum to talk about stuff like that. That is a conversation that definitely needs to be had, but it's not going to be had in a Minecraft stream. Soulsick, thank you for the follow. Jackson, thank you for the follow. Boom, 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 boom. Nikki, thank you for the follow. Hey, Tan, welcome in. Love the base. How long have you been building it? Lucas, I've been working on this for a little over a year now. Little over a year we've been picking away at this. Also, I just realized how much glass this is going to go through. I feel like it's going to be a lot. Blake and Ashton, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay. We might be buying all of Towel's sand again. We might... Oh, that's the wrong box. Uh-oh. I have it here. I know I have it here. That's... Oh, it's over here, dummy. I'm like, we're not going to go on another adventure and have me look for cyan glass. I know I have it this time. Hockey, yes, I do want to build a golf course next season. We do something on the server called Game Night, which is where a bunch of us get together and we play various games on the world. One of the games we have played a lot is golf, and we always use people's bases for golf. Next season, I want to build like an actual 18-hole with like golf course in the world for us to play on. When are you making the new world? January of 2026. We do have a start date selected. However, I'm not going to share it at this time because we want to keep it a surprise. Do I have a favorite song or artist? It's hard to pick favorite things. Like, I get that question a lot. Right now, I'd have to put Treaty Oak as my number one, just I've been listening to a ton of Treaty lately, but also it's like totally mood dependent. Like, if I'm like out on the motorcycle or like driving around, or even like towards the end of Minecraft streams, we're listening to Treaty. But like if I'm, you know, working out, it could be like trap or nightcore or metal. It's really, really hard to pick favorites. So I kind of very much a listen to everything kind of guy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Hugo. Oh, what's everything? What's the difference between Java and Bedrock? So Java and Bedrock at the end of the day are Minecraft. Minecraft is Minecraft. However, they're coded on different source codes, which leads to like difference of like what they can be played on and some differences in game mechanics, mainly like around redstone and mob spawning. That's really the only big difference. There's a bunch of like little other small stuff, but at the end of the day, Minecraft's Minecraft. Is that it? I feel like I messed up. Hold on. Nope, that's right. Trying to figure it out. Late night stream. Hi, Dell. Welcome in. Dennis, thank you for the hard me. It's not that late for me. It's only 9:47. Why are shulker boxes right there? I call it my staging ground, Ethan. For those of you who don't know, that is Miss Deli Pop right there. She's another member of this SMP. She is the Moss Queen of ClockCraft, and if you think I build with a lot of moss, she builds with a lot of moss. She is currently converting an entire desert into a moss biome. Dell, thank you for the game controller, the heart meat, and the popular. I hope your stream earlier went well. What's up with the end pillar talk? Last season, or not last season, my last survival world I was on, we were doing a very large end project that I ended up bailing on because I didn't want to do it. And one of that was, at the beginning of each stream, I was supposed to knock down an entire end pillar to get it out of the way. I would rather do lava than do end pillars. So that's the joke. It's my long-term viewers give me a hard time because I never went back and finished tearing down all those end pillars. It was good. Awesome, Dell. Awesome. So some of my long-term viewers will still come into stream and give me a hard time about it. Big day. Good night, society. I don't know if you're still in here, but good night. How do we pick the name ClockCraft? So it's a Minecraft SMP based around TikTok content creators. Clock, TikTok, Craft, Minecraft. Brought the name together. ClockCraft. But yeah, that's where the end pillar talk comes from. That's my long-term viewers who have been around for a while now, giving me a hard time about things that didn't even happen on this world. Thank you, no. The void floor at the end gate was still pretty cool. That was one of the cooler projects we've done. Very passionate about the map corners. We don't need to bring up the map corners. You guys don't need to be bringing that up. That's what we should do. I want to work. We got to update that map. That map is so out of date at spawn. I was looking at it recently. It's been a long time since we've updated that map. You're still working on it? Thank you, Noel. You messed up on the corner? Did I? Oh, as I fall. It's been a year, Pontoons. It has. Oh, got it. It has been a year working on this build. I don't know if I'm sold more on this than I was on the other one. We'll see. You got school tomorrow? Get some sleep. If you got school tomorrow, get some sleep. Don't worry, the VOD will be saved over on YouTube if you want to watch it back. Oh. Bye, scaffolding. Does Sam Hunt still make music? I don't know if I know a new Sam Hunt song. What is this? What will this build be used for? So most of the build is just for scale, Slater. Like a lot of these buildings are purely built for scale. This is my mega base. I have been playing the game since Alpha Edition, and in all my years of playing, I've done some crazy things. Like, I've had a world where I built a farm for almost every item in the game. I had a world where I collected everything. I had a world where I did every trophy, achievement, and challenge you can do in a single world. In all my years of playing, I had never built a mega base. So when we started this world a year and a half ago, I said, okay, this is it. I'm going to do a true-to-form Minecraft mega base. And since then, just been picking away at it, bit by bit, day by day. This is part of the City in the Sky part of the base. I'm trying to come up with a roof design that I don't hate. We did this design over here, and it looks really good flying up, but it's too blank. Like, the rest of these are, like, detailed and angled. This just looks flat. It just looks super, super flat. Is that a green screen? Nope, this is my streaming room, Hugo. Like, from here, it doesn't look flat, but compared to, like, the rest of the build, it looks too flat. So, trying to figure it out. Trying a different design here to see if I like this instead. Thank you, Hugo. Gideon, thank you for the follow. How many Minecraft days? Egg, we are on day 31,146. Ops, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Looks sick. How much time you put in this? I stream on this about 5 to 6 hours a week. Here on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, picking away at it. We did the math. I'm somewhere around 400, 450-ish hours of build time on the base. What inspired you to do mega builds? This is my first ever, Egg. Like I was talking, I don't think you were in here a second ago, but when I was talking about it, I have done a lot of crazy things in Minecraft. I've been playing since Alpha Edition. I've had worlds where I've, built a farm for almost every item in the game. I've had a world where I've collected every item in the game. I had a world where, I did every trophy, achievement, and challenge in a single world. In all my years of playing, I had never built a mega base. So when we started this world about a year and a half ago, I said, okay, this is it. I'm building a true, way above anything even remotely assembling a small base. I wanted to go all in and build a true Minecraft mega base. So that was the inspiration. Was there like, oh, I have to build it for this? No, it's like, I have never done this challenge. I'm going for it. I'm going to spend a couple nights a week in my comfy clothes, hanging out with my chat, picking away at the build. I don't have, Harv, thank you for the follow. Egg and Cole, thank y'all for the follow. What glass? It's borderless glass from Bedrock Tweaks. Act, thank you for the follow. Trevor, thank you for the follow. It's borderless glass from Bedrock Tweaks. If you're interested in any of the resource packs I use, because there are a couple, nothing too crazy, but they're all available on Bedrock Tweaks. And if you go to the pin video top of my TikTok, it'll go over all the resource packs. Or if you're over on YouTube, there's a whole YouTube video on them. Slater, this is Bedrock. Lily, thank you for the follow. Farmer, thank you for the follow. Try the duplication glitch. Not a fan of duping glitches. I am an industrial Minecraft player. I build crazy over-the-top farms. For example, the snow farm that supplies this world, it does a stack and a half of blocks every 10 seconds. So I would rather build that than dupe. If you're gonna do duping type stuff, you should just kind of play in creative mode. What's my workout split? Rafe, I see your message. Some people don't like, because I will talk about gym stuff for the next hour if I don't catch myself. Chest on Monday, chest and tries Monday, Tuesdays back and buys, Wednesdays legs, Thursdays shoulders and back, Friday is arms and chest, or sorry, that's totally back. Thursday is shoulders and arms, Friday is chest and back, Saturday's off, Sunday's legs. That is the beginning and end of what I will talk about gym stuff today. Minecraft stream, not a gym stream. Hi Nina, welcome in. How do you get inspired to make builds? I want to start a mega base, but you didn't know what. If you're looking for build inspiration, I will recommend you go to Google Images or Pinterest or Instagram or hell, even TikTok and search Minecraft build ideas. And scroll until you find something that, you know, is unique to you. Something you look at and you go, that's really cool. I want to try to build that. And that'll help you, like, decide what you want to do. Acti, I had never used Pinterest for Minecraft build ideas until I started streaming. I have been pretty much on Google Images for build ideas if I needed inspiration since, like, Minecraft came out. When I started streaming, everybody's like, Kinger, use Pinterest, use Pinterest, use Pinterest. And I'm like, oh, God, there can't be good Minecraft content on Pinterest. I was very wrong. There's some pretty cool stuff on there. No, Taylor, this is all my design. It is all my design. What is my snow farm? Is there a tutorial? There is. I have one on my page. It's a ways back. I need to do a new one at some point. There is one. I do have it on my page, but you might need to scroll back a little ways to find it. What's going inside of it? Ridigot, thank you for the follow. Nothing is going inside this one. You'll see one of these has a full glass face on it. This building right here is getting a fully finished interior. This is going to be my house in the base. The rest of them are just built for scale to be uniform with the rest of the build. The most useful farm that I have in this world is either the snow farm or the moss farm. The most important farm in the entire world is the iron farm. None of this happens without an iron farm. I don't, Kenny. It's not a mod. It's completely vanilla survival. Ritika, thank you for the follow. H, thank you for the follow. Hi, Levi. Can it melt? Snow blocks placed by the player do not melt. Alec, thank you for the follow. So if you take 4 snowballs and you craft a snow block and place it down, it does not melt. Brennan, I get the Josh Allen comment at least 5 to 10 times a stream. They slow down in the off season, but soon as football comes back, I get a lot of Josh Allen comments. Started the world from scratch from day one. You can actually see day one, and you can see every... I'm really going to be 1 block short. You can actually see day one of this world over my YouTube. All of the VODs, all of the past streams are saved over there. I'm 1 block short. I was 1 block short. Did I miss one somewhere else? Did you watch the end of the Eagles game today? I did not. I was working today. I had some stuff I had to get done because I've got a lot of time off coming up in October. So I want to make sure I am well ahead on all my projects. That way I don't end up having to work while I have PTO. Exposing, thank you for the follow. Mr. Hibiscus, thank you for the follow. So no, unfortunately, today was a little bit of work from home day to get ahead of some of my projects that come due end of the year. How did you make your automatic storage system? So the auto sorters that I use, Daniel, thank you for the follow, are designed by Silent Whisperer. You can go to his YouTube or look up his tutorials. The redstone in there is his design. However, the layout, that's mine. Captain, thank you for the follow. I do all my own redstone, all my own farms and all that stuff. However, the actual modules that went into this storage system are designed by him. I've used them for years now. They've been incredibly reliable. They're pretty easy to build, and I haven't had a reason to redesign any of them. So if you're looking for tutorials on how to do the auto sorters, Silent Whisperer on YouTube, they're designed by him. Zachary, this is the only server I play on. It's the ClockCraft SMP. I play on this world with 7 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. It's very much just a kind of relaxing creator server. I don't get to worry about people sneaking up on me or blowing up my base or, you know, killing me. Other than accidental towel. I'm gonna blame towel. I don't have anything to blame towel on. I'm gonna say towel is punch happy. Lonnie, thank you for the hearts. Well, Alex, I've been streaming now for about a year and a half. I still consider myself quite a noob at this whole streaming thing, but it's like I never would have seen myself as a streamer. I just kind of went live one day, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. But then I don't know if my community found me or I found my community, but it's been really, really cool to get to have this opportunity where a couple nights a week, you know, I just get to hang out and play my favorite game and share it with the world, right? So it's not really like I'm keeping a record by using the streams. We're vibing. Eston, Nate, and World, thank you for the follow. Rodrigo, best is subjective. I'll leave that up to you guys. I have the biggest, though. I have the biggest base on the world, but best, I'll leave that up to you guys. Lonnie, thank you for the hearts. And no, I did not reset the gift goal. Who's in first? Lonnie gets to call it. Lonnie, would you like to set the gift goal? What step are we on? I'm getting distracted. We are on glass. Carter, this is all on Bedrock Edition. Liam, what should you build? So I'm going to recommend to you what I recommend to everybody who asks me for build recommendations. You should go to Google Images or Pinterest or TikTok or, you know, Instagram and search Minecraft build ideas and scroll until you find something that speaks to you. Something that you like. Billy, thank you for the follow. Luke, thank you for the follow. Ethan, thank you for the roses. Or you can ask one of my mods because she will always recommend you build a cow statue without fail. I don't think I've seen anybody build the cow statue yet, but it's pretty consistent with recommending a cow statue. Arachi, thank you for the follow. I watched last year's in 2 weeks phase, now I'm seeing this in your 2 week phase. Yep. It's been a year. It's been a year. Well, congratulations on your 2 week phase. Ethan, thank you for the roses. Hippie, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Cocktails, got you. Wow, Luke Bryan really was 2010, wasn't he? Or Luke Combs. Luke Combs been around a lot longer than I remember Luke Combs being around. Cocktail. There it is. They made that so much. TikTok needs to fix their gift setting skills. How do you get bored of playing by yourself? Billy, I'm not by myself. So it's not really a question of boredom or not really a question of motivation. I'm vibing. Even before I started streaming and started doing content creation, Minecraft's been my comfort game. You know, growing up, bad day of school, you know, I'm going to hop on and play some Minecraft. Had a bad practice, I'm going to hop on and play some Minecraft. It's pouring rain outside, you know what, I'm going to hop on and play some Minecraft. It's snow day, I'm probably going to play some Minecraft. You know, in college, it's in between classes, you know what, I'm going to rock some Minecraft. Or, you know, getting out of practice, getting out of lift, play some Minecraft. Now it's getting out of work, you know, worked all day, got my lift in, came home, and now it's like, all right, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm put my comfy clothes on, I'm going to rock out some Minecraft. It's my comfort game. Rafe, I played, well, as a kid, I was football, basketball, baseball. But I played football from 2nd grade all the way through college. Now I'm old and a narp, and all I do is lift for a sport. Oh, Star, I don't want to think of how many hours I played Minecraft. I've got like 5,000 plus on my PS5 alone. I don't need to know that number. What's a NARP? Non-athletic regular person. Why do you play Bedrock? Because it's the version I grew up playing. It's the version I know best. So, Shot, I use TikTok Live Studio to stream to TikTok, and I run Streamlabs OBS to do Twitch and YouTube. So I have 2 different softwares up right now, but then I have them set up to both use the same camera, gameplay, mic, all that stuff. It's a little bit of a pain to set up, but once you do, it's pretty easy. I need my brain to... I'm on snow. Star, thank you for the follow. A fatleet. That's one way to do it. I want to make a build that captures all 4 seasons. Any ideas? Like, you're talking like 4 seasons, like... I forgot a whole strip of glass. Like... spring, summer, fall, winter, that kind of deal. Barry, thank you for the follow. Usually wake up around 6 or 7. Usually that's my go-to. Most days, yeah. Do I have... Those are glass panes. I have so much cyan glass and I'm not using it. That's a me thing to do. Pro Gamer, thank you for the follow. Carter, thank you for the follow. Is this my biggest build? This is my biggest build ever. This is my biggest build ever at this point. Previously, the largest build I'd ever done was about 4 Minecraft maps wide. This one is just under 8. Yeah, I know. I let it slip. I know. I was doing so well, too. Danny, thank you for the cocktails. Paige, thank you for the cocktails. Natasha, thank you for the cocktails. I don't know. That's a cool idea, though, Bryce. I don't know how I'd go about doing it. I think winter'd be easy. Summer'd be probably easy. Spring, you would probably want to do a lot of mud. I think fall would be your hardest one, depending on, like, what fall you're trying to capture. Like, up here in New England, obviously, we have all the leaves change coming, so it'd be really hard to do all the different, like, red, yellows, oranges of the leaves. You could, like, use wool, maybe? Or concrete powder held up by string. Hi, emoji. Fletcher, I get that a lot. I get the Josh Allen comments a lot. Mr. Cheese, or Murder Cheese, thank you for the follow. Can I sick fly over the base? Levi, pin video, top of my TikTok profile for a base tour. I will do a little fly around after I finish this roof, because I want to see how it looks. Move on, thank you for the follow. Lava Lakes are done, emoji. We finished Lava Lakes at the beginning of the stream. Lava Lakes have officially been filled in. We are done with them. Oh, and thank you for the follow. What's the difference between Bedrock and Java? So, Minecraft is Minecraft at the end of the day. The difference between Bedrock and Java is they're coded on different, like, original codes, which leads to, like, differences in game mechanics. So, mostly the mechanics are, like, around mob spawning and redstone, and availability of platform. But at the end of the day, Minecraft's Minecraft. Owen, Prime, No Name, and Dylan, thank you for the follow. Toner, get some sleep, because I feel you on that. I streamed Thursday night, and by the time I got off stream, I had like 5.5 hours before I had to be in the office. I definitely shot myself in the foot Friday morning. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Assassin. Get some sleep, Toner. Get some sleep. Sleep's important. Sturgis, I am working on my mega base. Part of that mega base are these city in the clouds. And part of the city in the clouds are these individual buildings. I'm working on filling in the roof design of each building. I designed one over there. I didn't quite like it, so I'm trying a different design on this one to see which one I want to do on the remaining buildings. Do I ever wish to stream full-time? Yes and no. I get that question a lot. I would stream full-time if I didn't have to rely on my viewers for income. And what I mean by that is if all of my bills, check payment, house payment, motorcycle, health insurance, phone, my bills, if all of those were covered by, like, sponsorships or by, like, video view income, like, stuff that, like, I don't, like viewers can't, like, directly affect, I would never go full-time if it meant relying on my community for income. Like, the gifts you guys send. You know, like, I would never be like, shit, if I don't get 10 galaxies on stream today, I can't pay my electric bill this month. That's not fair. I will never rely on my viewers for income. Now, you know, video views, like just generated income from video views or like sponsorships or, you know, I'd put merch up there because at least you're getting something. I would be comfortable living off of that, but it would have to, you know, cover my bills with, you know, making sure I have enough to put in my savings, you know, because it's important to build up savings. Bedrock? Yes, it is, Nicole. How many years of college did you do? 5. I had to, well, technically 4.5, but it counts as 5. No Name, thank you for the follow. Where at? I don't share that, G4, just because it's a little too personal. Will there be a ClockCraft reset? We start a new world, Kyle, in January of 26. No, I didn't get my master's, Alex. I had to do an extra semester because I took less credits because I was playing football, and I wanted a little bit more free time while playing, so I took a little less credits. It was a planned extra semester, but it still was an extra semester. Can I tell you on Bedrock you did the front bridging thing? It is a pretty nice Bedrock feature, not gonna lie. Front bridging's nice. You know, it's a fair one. Oh, I almost messed up. We'll come back in a second. No, Alex, no, I didn't. I did. My extra semester, I was a NARP. I wanted to be, you know, I came back in the fall and I got to do, like, tailgating and, you know, enjoy fall activities where I wasn't dealing with football stuff. Yep, that's right. How does your health regen so fast? I have beacons all around the base, Justin. Oh, I can't. I'm not near one close enough. But, like, if I get, you know, back near one of the beacons, I'm in the one dead spot. You can see I have regen. Do you miss college or high school more? I sure as shit don't miss high school. Thank you, Trev. No, I miss college. I miss football a lot. It's kind of doesn't hit you, but I miss football a lot. I miss my buddies. College is one thing, but like I used to be able to like see my best friends every single day. You know, it'd be like Wednesday and they'd just be over at the house and we'd just be hanging out. That's what I miss the most. You know, now I'm like lucky to see them once or twice a year because we all live in different states across the country, you know? Like, that's the difference. Like, I don't give a shit about school, you know, I miss football, but I miss just the option of like, all right, well, you know what? What are we doing today? I don't know. We're just going to hang out on the porch for 8 hours because we can. That's what I miss the most. It is snow, yep. What did you play? I was an outside linebacker. OLB. Rafe, I'm not going to share what college because it's a little bit too personal of information. Not a big school. We had less than 10,000 students. Not a big school by any means. A little D3 school. That's what I play. Party school? No. No. I mean, let's be real. Aren't all schools kind of like party schools in college? Let's be real here. There is a certain level of debauchery that happens at every school, regardless of where you go at. You think college or trades are better? I couldn't do what I do now without having gone to college, and I really like what I do now. However, I respect the people that go into trades because that's, you know, like when I was in college, like I got my CDL, I was, you know, driving trucks. That's what I did. That's how I paid, right? So I've done that. Like I've done construction, I've thrown kegs, you know, I've done blue collar work. And if that's, you make really good money doing that, and it's not easy work. But if that's the route you want to take, there's nothing wrong with it. You know? I have nothing but respect to do the blue collar. What I don't like is people who put down other people. Like, oh, you went to college, you should have gone blue collar. Like, give college people a hard time. Or the other way around, like people who go to college, you give blue collar a hard time. We're all out here working, man. We're all playing into our strengths. I know people who do blue collar stuff who are way fucking smarter than some of the people I went to college with. You know? But that's the profession they chose to pick. I like that better. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Yeah. That's my thing. Do you think you have to go to college to be successful? No. Do you think of electrical? Of all the skills I have, like, my dad is very much a do-it-yourself kind of person. And he taught me plumbing, carpentry, electrical, what? Okay. And all that stuff. Like, so I can do all of that. Of everything, electrical is my favorite. Because it's just like a big, fancy, sparky puzzle. I don't, Penguin. I don't. Danny, thank you for the cocktails. Like, carpentry's fun. Building stuff's really, really cool. Like, we just built a whole edition in camp and finished it. And I've built, like, a whole bunch of other stuff. But electrical's the most fun. Why don't I coach? I don't have time. G4. I really don't. Like, right now, I'm stretching myself pretty thin. But I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. Like, right now, working 40 to 50 hours a week. On top of that, lifting 6 days a week. On top of that, I'm now streaming 2 to 3, nights a week. I'm not complaining, but my schedule's booked. you know? So I don't have time to coach to commit to that. Slaha, thank you for the follow. What do you do for a living? I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the US. But yeah. Fletcher, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Brain, thanks. Okay, I need this box. I need lanterns. And we're gonna need a lot of prismarini. Which I should have some in here. Alright. And then I want some moss crab. Alright, we're gonna do a mock-up. I think I'm already gonna like this more than the other one. Because I already like... It's an old YouTube creator I used to watch. Used to say that. I probably shouldn't imitate him because he's not... He got caught up in some stuff, but I watched him enough where I still say it every once in a while. I already like this design way more than that design. What would I recommend to a new person who just started going to the gym? Avoid internet gym culture. Right now, there's two kinds of gym cultures on the internet. There's the extremely toxic, like basically anti-body positivity side of fitness TikTok, and then there's the fake supportive side of TikTok. It's very, very rare to find like wholesome Minecraft or social media like influencers, like fitness influencers. So if you're just starting to lift, I'd avoid being on lifting social media. That's my recommendation. Until you've built up enough of a knowledge that you know the correct stuff from the bullshit. That's kind of what I'm leading into. If you're brand new to the gym, learn the gym so that you can sense out the bullshit. Sorry. Which is also why I love you all, and some of you have asked, but no, I will not use my second account as a fitness account. I will post here and there about it, but no. How big is the Guardian farm? I'll have 2 of them. How tall are you? I am 6 foot even. I used to be 6'1", and then I blew my knee out 3 times, and now I'm definitely an inch shorter. I used to say I was, or I used to still be 6'1", and I blew my knee out 3 times, and now I'm 6 foot even. Oh, Wesley, I have actually 3 accounts. I have my like personal TikTok account, which is like a mix between like motorcycle, hunting, gym, shit like that I don't necessarily like advertise, and then I have like my It's King or Ivy Plus account, which is like clips of other games that aren't Minecraft. I really did get nerfed. Here's your free lesson of the day. Don't blow out your knee. It sucks. I know, Carrie Chu, I don't know if you're lurking in here. I know you've got some knee stuff coming up. It does get better. I picked up powerlifting after I destroyed my knee 3 times, and I'm still doing it. It doesn't limit you, but you're gonna be a little bit shorter. Presto, you have no idea. At my last physical, I'm like standing on the thing. She's like, all right, you're 72 inches exact. And I'm like, thank God. Biggest buck, G4, I hunt, fish, shoot, off-road, all that stuff, but I don't necessarily talk about it on stream because it makes some people uncomfortable. It's a part of who I am. I'm not going to hide that it's part of who I am. However, I'm not going to openly talk about it on a Minecraft stream. Don't need to apologize for asking. Trust me, it's not the first nor the last time I'll get that question, but just level with you the same way I level with everybody else. Bench, squat, deadlift max. My last comp bench max was 455 pounds. Squat was 495. Deadlift was 715. But that was, 2 years ago now? I don't know where I'm at right now. I'm doing like sets of 315 for 8 on bench right now. So I'm probably 385 on bench if I was really to go for it. Funny enough, if you watch the first streams, that was, looking at that camera angle, I'm like, it's like back like right as I was coming off my last powerlifting train. My neck is like fucking 3 times larger than it is now. You keep the trophies or just for eats? Oh, eats. Always eats. No, no trophy hunting here. It's nothing wrong with, being proud of your trophies, but if you're not going to eat it, I'm not going to be friends with you. I don't want those kind of people around me. What are you building? Sean, I am working on the roof design for my mega base skyscrapers. So I have all these. That looks so much better than that does. It isn't even close. It is not even close how much better that looks than that does. Yeah, we did this roof design last stream, and I really didn't like it. That looks so much better. So much better. And then all I want to do... Tear down? Oh, we're going to tear that one down. More than likely, first thing we'll do, Alex, is I'll do the other 3 buildings, this design, and tear that and fix it last. What about mounts? Again, G4, you're getting a little past what I'm comfortable talking about. Max, thank you for the follow. There's nothing wrong with that, Cole. Cole, are you having fun building your stables? Are you enjoying yourself and are proud of what you built? Then you've been successful. Of course it rains. It has been 2 hours. We've been live for 2 hours with no rain. That is such a win on... It's thundering. That is such a win on ClockCraft. It isn't even... It's crazy that it went that long. You're going to be home all week, live like tomorrow. I will be live tonight, tomorrow night. We'll have an extra long stream Tuesday night. We'll have an extra long stream Tuesday night. Simply because I work remotely on Wednesday, so I don't have to drive into the office in the morning, so I can be up a little bit later. Yeah, so live tonight, live tomorrow night, live Tuesday night. Wednesday is a maybe, simply because usually Wednesday has become my recording night, so like that's when I'll like make videos for the week. So if I get those done in time, I will stream Wednesday night, and then our normal Thursday. This week, there will be no Friday night stream. This week, there will definitely be no Friday night stream. I am out of town this weekend. What made me want to stream Minecraft? Wesley, that's kind of a hard question, simply because I kind of just went live. Like, I posted clips forever. I've been posting Minecraft, Apex, Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Star Wars. I've been posting clips forever, right? And I remember just posting one day, I just started posting Minecraft clips, and my Minecraft clips did really, really well. And I'm like, oh, these, people like Minecraft. And then I built up like 5,000-ish followers on TikTok, just posting a bunch of games, Minecraft included. And I was one of the beta testers for Live Studio. So, summer of 2023, TikTok reaches out to me and like, hey, you qualify to try our new service, Live Studio. Which at the time, you needed like 5,000 followers to even be like put on like trial period. It was back like when they had like was strict to get into it. And I streamed Minecraft maybe 10 times, maybe. And I'm like, oh, this is what it is. But Live Studio was really, really clunky. There was really no gaming streaming on TikTok. So I'm like, I don't want to, I'm good. And then just one night in December, it was actually December 28th, I was bored, I was at the house, I was actually at the apartment, and I'm like, you know what, I want to play some Minecraft, you know what, I'll stream it, why not? And I just went live, and I don't know what happened on that stream, but my community found me, or I found my community, and I haven't looked back, Now I spend a couple nights a week just hanging out with you guys, and getting to share my builds with the world. I have no intention of trying to become full-time, no intention of, trying to turn this into a career. I love that I get to take my favorite game and I get to share it with people from all over the world. So why did I start streaming Minecraft? It was really just like this will be something cool to do, and here we are. There's no magic. I don't have like some crazy goal where it's like, all right, you know what? I gotta do this full time. It's very much, I'm just, I think it's cool that I get to take my favorite game and share it with people. Najee, thank you for the follow. Rafe, nothing on my setup is under 500. I have spent years building my gaming setup. I actually have a tour of it pinned to the top of my profile. It's not cheap. I know Vibrant shaders. Suli, thank you for the follow. I don't use Alex, thank you for the follow. I don't use Vibrant visuals because it struggles at my base. It struggles really, really bad at my base. Because of all the different lighting and shading and just scale, it struggles. It's really frame ratey, it's glitchy, so I don't really use it. Also, somebody pointed this out last stream, but my building, when it rains, drops to like 0 because I just don't want to do it. I would watch you when you're making that long tunnel in the nether. That long tunnel turned into the nether hub. Probably Paige. I'll probably start the season with Vibrant Visuals on until it gives me performance issues. 6, thank you for the follow. I would watch you. I already answered that one. Yeah. All in survival funk. I can't sleep yet. It's only raining. It's not nighttime yet. Right? Yeah, it's not nighttime yet. Colton, I'll do you one better. Pin video, top of my TikTok profile will give you a full base tour. What are the odds I have carpet in here? Actually, pretty likely. I lied. Not pretty likely. Shit. I got you live and I scroll down. You see it again? Well, Connor, it's fate. You're here. You have to watch now. It's how it works. Ooh. That was a good one. I had legs this morning and my back just popped. My back's been tight all day. Oh. That felt so good. Wolfie, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Funk. That felt really good. That was like the exact pop I needed. What do you think about the football games today? I did not watch football today. I have been tied up working today. I have a lot of PTO coming up in the next few months, and I have a ton of projects that are due end of Q4. So I use today very much as a get ahead of everything. That way I'm not worried about it while I'm off work. Pure, that one down there is diamond. That's a quad diamond beacon. All the rest are quad iron beacons. What do you do for work? I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. How do you get the letters on the banners? They're just using the loom, designing different, basically using the loom to put a bunch of shapes together to make colors. Like I've got my username, Kinger IV, and then I've got ClockCraft. So there's tutorials, like, there's probably 200 of them on TikTok, probably 1,000 on YouTube. Ladybug, thank you for the follow. Pure, thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you just go to, you can search, like, tutorials on how to get all the different letters. Or you can kind of figure it out yourself. Mufasa, thank you for the follow. And actually something really cool that's a bedrock thing. I'll show you guys something here. So a lot of people didn't know this. I found this out recently. Give me like the C in ClockCraft. So like if you take, really? Pop. Thank you. So this is a bedrock thing. If you take a banner and you take a blank banner, like say I wanted another copy of the C, I put a banner in there, I get 2 banners. Funk, thank you for the follow. Maddie, thank you for the follow. So if you ever, don't make an individual banner for each banner, you can just copy them. Saves you a lot of time. Like once you, like I made one thing of ClockCraft and then I've copied it everywhere. Same thing with like my names. So a little trick if you didn't know you could do that. Do I have an e-bike? I don't. I have I've got a motorcycle. I don't do the e-bike thing. They're cool though. I live kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so an e-bike wouldn't really work for me. Crash, thank you for the follow. Also, it is no longer nighttime, so we can actually go back to building. What are in your shulkers? A bunch of different things, Nursey. So, like, my ender chest is fully, like, sorted out into different items. Like, I even have some out right now, but, like, I got, like, valuables or, like, fighting stuff, extra totems, food, emeralds, different stones. General resources there, but any shulker box you see that is white is like general resources. Actually, that one's empty. That one's empty. Like this one, these ones are all just filled with pale moss. Like these ones have glass in them. These ones got end rods in them. It's got stone in them. So any colored shulker box is like named like this is fireworks. But like anyone that doesn't have a name on it, this is like green dye. It's kind of like bulk. It's called borderless glass from Bedrock Tweaks. You ever call coworkers by their... Do coworkers ever call you by their username? They don't, but I'll get King a lot. And my coworkers didn't start calling me King until after I started streaming. I think, because I do have a bunch of people who watch me stream from work, I think they just got used to calling me King in chat, that they started calling me King at work. My least favorite biome... I don't know if I have a least favorite biome. I'm not that picky on biomes that I have, like, an on-call least favorite. You know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Real, thank you for the follow. Bigger, thank you for the follow. Nursey, the world is about a year and a half old now. N Pillar King, thank you for the follow. I don't know. I really don't know if I have a least favorite biome. Long-term viewers, people who know me, people watch for a while, is there any biome I've, like, explicitly talked about hating? Funk, I have a raid farm. Raid farms are one of the farms I prioritize early game because even though this isn't hardcore, I always keep 2 totems in my inventory, one in my hand and then one right there, just because I get really frustrated dying. Silar, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We gotta be getting close. We did. Thank you guys for well, it's 115 now, but thank you guys for over 100 new followers on the stream. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into all of our new viewers. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Is it normal? This is regular survival Minecraft. I do play on hard difficulty, and I am one of 8 Minecraft TikTok content creators who all play in this world. You didn't like all the mobs in the Pale Oak biome. Yeah, but the creaking is a letdown. That's what I didn't like about the Pale Garden. Pale Garden's okay, but the creaking is, like, not a threat at all. They hyped it up as, like, this big, scary monster that you can only kill by finding its heart, and it's a wuss ball. You smack it once, you stare at it and go, okay, I just gotta take the chunk out of this tree. Basketball, thank you for the follow. Rafe, I have my own wolf farm that I designed, raid farm that I designed myself. You can find it over on my YouTube. It's literally a weeping angel, but it doesn't kill you, Nursey. Like, that's the thing. Like, if it was scary, I totally would understand. But it's like, they're not a threat. They're such not a threat that we just put them in each other's bases for a goof. Steph, thank you for the heart, me the popular. Natasha, thank you for the cocktails. I missed a bunch of that. Aside from that one death a month ago, when was the last time? Over a year ago. It had been a year since I had died in this world. In between then falling out of the fucking world because of a glitch. Nursey, even if they attack you, if you have even full diamond armor on, they just can't kill you. We did a whole experiment. No armor on, they hurt. But if you're past, like, diamond armor, you're fine. Trixie, 250-ish plus. Oh, Paige, we got a bot on Twitch if you want to smoke them. That looks so much better than that one. Austin? Yep, I'm gonna go with mushroom biome. And just that particular, that's a good pull, Austin. I will say that mushroom biome I hate. That looks so much better than that one. Alright, so that's our final design. Let's do the other roofs first, and then that one. Phenomenal pull. You have a mod or like this, Yellow Boots? Chaos, completely freehanding the whole build. Everything you see here has been completely freehanded. Probably, thank you for the follow. Dimply, if I missed it, thank you for the follow. When are you ending Season 1? 21st of September. Or, wow, not September, that's today. December. What day are we on? 31,150. ClockCraft, we'll hit, actually, you know what we haven't done? We gotta hide lighting. Because that needs to be lit up somehow. Do I remember the 21st night? That's going to be stuck in my head now, Lonnie. I understand the memes now. TikTok was, like, hammering down on the memes of that today. I think to hide these, I'm going to do corners. I think that's a safe bet. Put it on the corners. Pop that out. Put that on. Probably a safe one. Let's pop, actually, let's do this like pattern. Pop all the corners first. Now this playlist honestly is a vibe. Like I've been listening to this off and on all day while working. And it's kind of like the same thing now where I'm not like truly listening to it, but I'm enjoying this in the background. Take these ones out too. The lava looks so good now that it's done. I just like that it's done. BMAC, this is my my mega base on the ClockCraft SMP, and this is the City in the Clouds part of the base. So I've got all these different skyscrapers, and I've just been working on patterning the roof designs for them. Honestly, I want to put the clouds back on, because I'm not flying through them anymore, so it probably, like, it's my favorite build in the world. I am very proud of my mega base. This is my first ever mega base, and probably my last, if we're being honest. I am pretty proud of how this came out. Yeah, Chaos, this is my first and probably last. I've done big builds in the past, but this is the biggest Minecraft build I've ever taken on. Oh, shush. Interesting. Paige, I don't think you can actually spell interesting anymore because you always spell it inch-resting. I fully believe you've forgotten how to spell the original word, and you only say it that way. Oh, there you go. Look at you go. Is it finished? We're getting super close, Dre. We're getting super, super close to having it done. I got, like, these last little detail work things to get done, and we'll officially be finished. If I could build this again, what would I do differently? I don't know. I don't know. It's going well. Like, it's not... I don't know if there's anything I would need to change to do the build differently. You know? We've kind of just figured out as we go. Maybe not some of the screw-ups I've done. Like, I've definitely screwed up placing a few blocks throughout the course of the build. I wouldn't want to do that again, having to rebuild all those pillars I built wrong. You know, stuff like that, maybe, but... Other than that, we're chilling. I'm playing Minecraft right now, building the customized castle Minecraft's ever seen. Hell yeah, Ken, go for it. Been working on it for over a year now, Michael. Oh, wait, I can't do lower level here. Okay. Good to know, because that's... Alright, we'll have to just fill that in. Maybe a music this farm at the core. We're never sarcastic, Kinger. We're never sarcastic with you, ever. We're innocent little chat. Hi, Aiden. Chaos, my favorite part of the build, funny enough, is not the build, it's not anything in the build itself. However, I have all of the thumbnails saved of every time we've worked on this, and I love scrolling through all of the thumbnails like a slideshow and getting to see all of, like, the progression. How big is the storage room? It's 280 modules, 2.6, 2.8 million items if I was to completely fill it. Queen, thank you for the follow. So 280 modules or 2.6, 2.8 million items if it's completely filled up. Brayden, about another 20 minutes, but I'm vibing, so maybe I'll go till 11. Wait, I am going till 11. Or maybe I'll go to 11:30. Maybe. Took a year to build this. Ladle Thinger to follow. It has taken me a year to build this. I don't have a lot of time. I have maybe 5 to 6 hours a week to work on this. So it's, I know Josh Allen. I get told I look like him a lot. I only have maybe 5 or 6 hours a week to work on this. So, but it has taken me a while to build. But I'm pretty proud of how much I've done with the little bit of time I've had to work on it. I'm pretty proud that Fortis getting a couple streams a week if I'm lucky. I think we're making pretty good progress. Skid, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. What time do you normally hop on TikTok live? I just changed. Nursey, thank you for the follow. I just changed my stream schedule for TikTok. I'm trying to do 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday nights, and then again on Thursday. because that's what I can like work around my work schedule. How do you fly in survival? Brady and a Elytra. It's in a... You can get a set of wings after you defeat the Ender Dragon and go to an end city, and then use that to fly around. I never know if the Elytra comment's a rage bait comment or like people who genuinely don't know about Elytras. Is it a flat world? It is not a flat world, Nicholas. We are just very high up in the air. Like, that's the ocean down there. And of course, this is the one side that doesn't have an island. Oh, there's an island. But yeah, it's a normal Minecraft world. We're just... We're building currently up there, so it's a little high up in the sky. Won't the wings break? They do break, but they have... You can heal them. If you get lucky, End City made the end ships so rare now. They're not too bad. I mean, they're definitely... I don't know. It depends on your luck. Like, we were the... I think, Paige, correct me if Paige, Danny, or Stormy, anybody who's been around since the beginning. I think I was the first one to go end rating, and we did about 20 Elytras the first run. James, it is a private world. Nemo, if you're interested in anything on my setup, I posted a full setup tour of my streaming setup, including a walkthrough of my PC. It's pinned to the top of my profile. I think so, yeah. So if you just kind of like put your head down and do it, you can find a bunch. But if you're like strapped, like you have a Elytra and you got to go try to find one, that's when they get annoying to find. I will say that. That's when it's like you cannot find it and shit. Elo, I will do one thing better. Pin video top of my TikTok profile will give you a full in-depth tour of the base. It's a little outdated, but it's current enough that you'll get to see most of it. Did you sell Elytras in the shop? I sold Elytras and I couldn't keep up, Kelsey. It got to the point where I dipped into my personal stash of Elytras because of how fast the other members were going through Elytras before we started selling totems, too. Like, we were selling... I think there needs to be one. Oh, there's already one in there. We were selling Elytras faster than I could restock. What's the rocket item? It's a firework rocket. Good night, Reaper. Thank you for hanging out. Have a great day tomorrow. Next season, I am not doing Kmart again. I had a bunch of fun doing the big shop. This season, I am not doing that again. Next season, we're selling like totems, shulker boxes, and iron. And that is it. People not use mending? Some people don't use mending for the challenge. I, myself, I'm putting mending on all my stuff. I think it's, Small Guy here on TikTok. He is giving himself a personal challenge to not use mending on any of his tools and armor. Am I correct? No books? Maybe books? Paige, maybe? I don't know. I felt, if you, like those first, I'd say like the first 6 months of ClockCraft, I felt like the beginning of every single one of my videos, the first hour, was spent to us restocking Kmart. Like, I felt like those first, like, 6 months of the world was nothing but restocking streets on Kmart. Crown, thank you for the follow. It's Bedrock Edition, Hunter. So I want to make sure we didn't miss any. You can tell better from under here. All those are good there. We're good there. We're good there. All right. What is the purpose of the world? Nye, I play on this world with 7 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. We were all very much solo players, all kind of doing our own thing, you know, creating videos here on TikTok. And beginning of the world, we just brought a bunch of us together, and we still all kind of do our own things. However, now we're all doing our own things on one world together, and my one thing is I wanted to build my first ever mega base. I wanted to build like a true to form Minecraft mega base, and that's what I've dedicated my time on the server to. Will you finish any of your base? I mean, the core of the base is completely done. The lower core of the base is done. The pillars are done. The outer walls are done. Most of the biomes are done. We've gotten a bunch done. We're just on, like, the last details. Joshua, thank you for the follow. And Laura, I want to make sure I caught it, but thank you for the follow as well. Probably Pure, thank you for the follow. Make sure I caught that. Also, I want to point out, it didn't rain in the world for 2 hours until somebody pointed out that it hasn't rained in a while. Ghost, thank you for the follow. Yes, thank you for the follow. Cody, thank you for the follow. Whatever realm dedicates, CBC. Dubs, thank you for the heart, me. That looks way better. I wish it wasn't raining so I could actually see, but that looks way better than that roof over there. Josh Allen plays Minecraft. There's a lot of Josh Allen comments tonight. We get a lot normally, but, like, we're getting, like, a lot of Josh Allen comments tonight. Also, one other thing I am going to do in these buildings is I am going to put a layer of black wool in to make it a void. So, actually, it's going to be carpet, but I am going to go at, like, 2 below this, fill it all with snow, and then put black carpet down to make a void interior. Nursey, thank you for the heart me and the GG. Thank you, man. Do I have villagers roaming my base? Not normally. I think there's one up here. I think there's a wandering trader up here somewhere. That's the first time one's ever spawned all the way up here. Also, I'm really playing with lightning up here. Literally, get struck by lightning up here again. I have a villager trading hall, Nicholas. I keep my villagers very far from here because I hate dealing with villagers. Also, again, I don't know who called it out, but I'm going to call you out again if you're still in here. Whoever said it hasn't rained, we went 2 hours with no rain until you pointed that out. You 1000% jinxed me. It has now rained twice. It's not your fault. It has now rained twice in 30 minutes. Same, Nursey. Same. Hi, Ali. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, there is no coffee left in this. This is all just milky water. Alright. Oh, I'm out of rockets. I should... Can I pull off landing up here? You like the base aesthetic? Thank you. Dom, we've been in... Oh, we've been in the world since April 7th of last year. I've been working on this base for a year. So, I think we can all agree that looks better than the one over here. Probably, John. So, I'm also one of 8 who play in the world, John, and I AFK all the time. Like, I do not do any resource gathering. I let my farms do all of it for me, so it's not uncommon for me to, like... Alright, it's bedtime. Just leave the world open, leave farm runnings all night, come back in the morning, they run all day while I'm at work, get home from work, I go and check them. Oh, they're still working. I go hit a lift, get done from the lift, shower, and then go live, so I have my resources ready to go. So there's an entire day of running, but yeah, that isn't even comparable. This looks cool. I will say this is a cool design that we came up with. However, compared to the other designs around it, that looks way better. Dom, thank you for the follow. I think if we had done like the white on blue design for the rest of these, I think that would have looked great. But because we didn't, Clarinet, thank you for the follow. Because we went with the mossy prismarine pattern, this looks better here. What resource farms do you have, Nursey? I have about 60 farms in this world, which isn't a lot, but it's enough to keep me going. I have 2 different guardian farms, a huge moss farm, a huge snow farm. I mean, 6 or 7 iron farms. Oh, shit. A bunch of iron farms, copper farms, lava farms, stuff like that. Lucas and Keegan, thank you for the follow. So I don't have all of the farms, but I've got around 60 or so built that keeps things. Yeah, I know. I fucking know I said it. Aaron, I have a pin video giving a tour of my industrial district. There's over 30 farms in that area. I'm not going to stop stream right now to go show them all off. I know I said it. I know. That one was not intentional. I know. I got to watch it. But, like, for example, like, in this base alone, if I go down to, like, the core... Oh, missed the drop. Ow. If I go down to, like, the core, I've got... It's nighttime. I've got a villager trading area right here for emeralds. It doesn't look like it, but that's actually a guardian and an iron farm right there. And then if we go down here, there's a whole other guardian farm down here. So those are probably my main ones. Pin comment. What if you tied in more trapdoors? I can't tie in more trapdoors. I can't. That trapdoor recipe is killing me. It is killing me. Trapdoors are the biggest ripoff in all of Minecraft. We've built with too many trapdoors in this base already. I can't keep building with them. There's too many damn trapdoors. Especially iron ones. Do you realize how many that might be the third most used block in the build, are iron trapdoors. I gotta stop building with them. It's gonna be snow, moss, and I'm gonna say iron trapdoors because I use trapdoors everywhere, and I only use sea lanterns sparingly. Well, I say sparingly, there's probably 10,000 right here, but it's close. Hi, Jordan, welcome in. Oh, you're talking like on the roof. Like how I use trapdoors here. I don't know how I could work those in, Paige. Like, I see what you're saying, but I don't know how I would work in that pattern up here. Cole, I've been working on this for about a year now. A little over a year now. And the world itself's a year and a half old. I like that. Leave you lonely saying I didn't even try. Also, I don't know if you guys caught this, but I caught it. We didn't light this one up. Which... It looks like I got about halfway through lighting it up last stream. Which is exactly what I did. Did you finish lava? Sid, lava is done. It is done. The Lava Lake saga is over. It is over. Cole, I've been working on, like I said, I've been working on this build for a little over a year now. I've been in the world for about a year and a half. Colby, thank you for the roses. The lava saga is done. It was one trip. We got it done in one trip today. But the big lava lakes are done. I don't have to do it anymore. We're free. We're free. Liam, I have died. I died about a month ago to falling out of the world while AFKing, which sucks. And before that, it had been almost a year since I had died outside of, like, game night, which is where we have a bunch of members come together, and it usually involves some sort of deathmatch. Finley, thank you for the follow. Oh, I've been working on it for a year, Colden. It's been over a year. You probably have. I was fully expecting to have this done this summer, but I just didn't have the time. I was barely managing to get a stream a weekend to work on it. You know? Life be busy sometimes. Alright, let's finish those end rods. Grab this. Grab a little extra scaffolding. And we'll go finish that. Do I stream other games? Every once in a great while, I will stream Apex. Every once in a great while, I'll stream Apex. Usually, usually at the start of a split or the start of a season. Landon, I'm probably going to finish the end rods on this. We'll take our screenshots, and then I'll probably be streamed today. Because I want to, even though I'm already coming up on the time limit I imposed on myself, I still get a shower and shave, get ready for work in the morning. Where do I get all my sand from? Most of it I've gathered myself. However, another member of this server, her name's Elaine Towel, she loves to destroy terrain. Like, her first week on the server, she saw a mountain, didn't like the mountain, and tore the entire thing down. So, she destroyed an entire, like, beach biome a little bit ago. So, most of the time when I need sand, I just go buy it from her. Awesome, Calamity. Awesome. So, all of my sand right now pretty much comes from Towel. Because, like I said, Towel just loves to destroy terrain. But it makes things easier because I also don't have to get deep slate because I bought all of my deep slate from Towel. And I doubt I will... Shit. I will run out of deep slate for the rest of the season. I think I'm probably good on deep slate for the remainder of Season 1. Thanks to Towel. Because I way over-purchased deep slate when we were originally doing some planning. What's my favorite type of building style? I love building in, like, modern style. Modern, geometric. It's clean. It's angled. It's my build style. I cannot build in medieval or traditional. Let me phrase that. I can. I just don't enjoy doing it because I'm not very good at it. Season 2 starts in January, Liam. We have an official date set, but we're not sharing it just yet. I tune into Viking streams if he is live like during my lunch break. Like I'll usually not on my main account because not every time I'm in one of their streams I want to be recognized. So I'll load on like my alts and I'll hang out in either Tan stream or I'll hang out in Viking stream if they're live while like I'm on break at work. That's awesome, Caden. Building in medieval, like that's really cool. It's a really cool build style. It's just not my skill set. That's awesome, Calamity. Again, there's so many different build styles in. Shouldn't have been. Oh. Cameron Rowe, thank you for the heart. Welcome in. Or Cameron Wright. I don't know where I got Rowe from. Welcome in. That was almost a totem pop. Ow. You can definitely tell it's getting late because I can't fly at all. I like can't fly normally, but I really can't fly. There we go. Cole, I'll do you one better. Pin video, top my TikTok profile for a full in-depth base tour. What time is it for me? It's 11 p.m. for me. It's 11 p.m. for me. I do have work in the morning, so I'm probably going to finish lighting this up. We will go grab RTX. We'll do a quick look at the build with RTX, and then take our thumbnail, and that's probably going to do it for me today. Zach, thank you for the follow. Hi, Teresa. I will be live again tomorrow night, though, around the same time I went live tonight. Calamity, thank you for the follow. My best build style is probably futuristic. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I like building futuristic geometric my best, or even like a modern style. You guys will have to tell me after build battle results get finalized tomorrow, because I built way outside of my build style for build battle, and I think it came out great. Matthew, thank you for the follow. The overtime. Gabriel, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right. That polishes this one off. Angela, thank you for the follow. All right, we need green carpet, and I think I pumped a hole in on Teresa. Thank you for the follow. I think I broke something over here too. I need 2 pieces of green carpet. Who has the best base in the world, on my opinion? I am not going to answer that, Cody. I love you all, and I don't have a favorite base, but if I did, I wouldn't tell you guys. Simply because I love you, and I know you all very well. I've been doing this for long enough now. If I said so-and-so's build was my favorite, you guys would run to another member and be like, Kinger says he fucking hates your base. I know for a fact I love you all. You can deny it all you want. I know if I said so-and-so's base is my favorite, you guys would run to the other members and be like, Kinger hates your base. You think I'm number 8? Is this a public world? Caden, I play on this world with 7 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. So I am one of 8 TikTok creators who all play in this world together. We actually just did a competition where myself and the other members had a week to do a build off camera. And without saying whose build is whose, we put it to a vote in the Discord. And that Discord is still, that vote is still open. If you guys go watch that video, you can pick out your favorite build, vote for it, and whichever one wins gets crowned build battle champion. So let me text our intern to pull up the ClockCraft page. Where's the video? I just texted our intern. He should be posting it in a second. So which one is yours? I am not going to tell whose build is whose until after the poll has ended. So that's the thing. It is, I know whose build is whose. I know which build is mine, obviously. You guys don't get to know whose build is whose until after the voting has completed. That way there can be no favoritism. That way there can be no favoritism. Yeah, y'all have an intern. Well, technically I have an intern at work, and he kind of runs our ClockCraft page for us. It's actually Paco the Parrot. Paco the Parrot runs the ClockCraft page. Kaden, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh no, it's gonna do this today. All right. All right, let's see if I can cook my PC. All right, all right, big girl, you got this. And now frame rate goes to 1. Yeah, Blue runs the Discord. I'm scared to leave the menu. All right. There it goes. Am I? Yep. Headhunter, thank you for the follow. No, Blue runs the Discord and Paco runs the public page. There we go. Oh, frame rate tank. Give it a second to catch up. See the sky this clear. Oh. All right. Zoom. Liam, thank you for the follow. Ooh, we even get golden hour to look at the new roof. Who built the extra build? Guess you'll never know. Guess you'll never know. Peter, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You know what does look sick? We should probably take the photo at night. It's going to be a little bit more difficult for me. But the lava lake at night looks so incredible. Like, the lava lakes at night just look so crazy against the side of the base. Grug, it takes about 5 to 6 hours a week for a year. Honest answer is a couple nights a week, I just hang out with my chat and go live, maybe 5 6 hours, and just about a year's worth of work. Go more by like the finished one though. I gotta be careful because down there is very not spawn proof. Very, very not spawn proof down here. Maybe. Oh, if I could get the build out of the frame to the shoulder trick. That's a pretty phenomenal. Oh, and it zoomed out because the beacon effects went away. Let's take step back so I don't get the edge of the base in the frame right there. That's what do we think for thumbnail? That's sick. Thank you, Scotty. Connor, thank you for the heart. Me, Chris, thank you for the follow. Peter, thank you for the follow. We thinking so? All right. Anybody from ClockCraft live? Oh, the only one live. Anybody else I support on TikTok? Anybody else I'm friends with here? Yep, I know somebody I can send you guys to. All right. I'm going to send you guys to, if I can spell it. So, my stream is ending. Are you a full-time streamer? I work full-time, Zachary. I stream maybe 5 to 6 hours a week. Maybe 5 to 6 hours a week. All right. So my stream is ending here on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. I appreciate everybody who was a part of it tonight. If you are still on Tickety Talk and you want somebody else to go watch, you guys should go watch Vibing with Wade. He's another creator here on TikTok. Please tell him I sent you. If you're going to go watch him, please be respectful. You guys were incredible for me tonight. Thank you guys for all the support. 158 new followers, 23,000 likes, 58 gifters, over 13,000 views. Made a bunch of new friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, if you're going to go, if you want to see more Minecraft content here on TikTok, go check out Wade and just please be respectful. For those who watched over on Twitch and YouTube, I appreciate each and every one of you. I don't have anybody queued up to raid over there, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching, over there. If you missed any of the stream or you want to see the world from day one, all of the VODs are saved over on YouTube. You can watch day 1 to day 31,000 and change. All right? As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Tell someone you love them. And I will catch you guys all in the next one. Good night, everybody. Peace.